Yeah, I was wondering. Like, I waited for a while and it didn't show up, and it was just like thought that was weird.
Did you log in?
Oh no, I have a first membership. I don't use it.
Well, for people that don't sign in, it comes out on Saturday. For people that do sign in but don't have first, it comes out on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And for people that do have first, it comes out on the Saturday.
Right. Oh wait, I forgot to change the title.
Oh,
Whoops.
you didn't change the title?
Yeah, it's not week 6. It's not week 5. It's week 6.
Oh, it's week 6?
Yeah.
Oh. Great, now I'm gonna get confused.
I think I seriously don't know how live streams work. I don't know whether or not it instantly says, "Yo, here's a new title," or does it have an update, or I need to press a button. And also, hi everyone.
Hello.
Como tejamas.
What?
I don't know. I don't speak Spanish.
Why did you?
What, would you rather have me intro with my normal Guten Abend?
Just introduce yourself while I try to grab my phone, because since I am blind as a bat, I cannot see the chat.
I'm pretty sure these guys know who we are, because we are obviously Swords McGee and Mr. Goat.
Swords McGee, really?
Yeah, Swords McGee. Say hi to Swords McGee, everyone.
Please don't call me that.
Call him Swords McGee.
Please don't call me that.
Do it.
No.
Ah.
It's a good nickname for you though.
I really don't like it.
Why don't you like
It
Swords?
sounds dumb.
It's not dumb though.
It's mainly the McGee part that makes it sound dumb.
All right, fine. How about
If you pull a Denozo.
no? That would imply that you're cool.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Super Saiyan 2 for the rest of this stream, because I do not feel like Afro picking out my hair.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Still looks like fluff.
It has enough poofiness to it.
Yeah.
Also, I need to know, can you guys actually hear us? I don't know how the sensitivity works when it comes to this sort of stuff.
I don't know. I think this is a
Who
good
are
one.
these people? I don't know you. Okay, well, clearly that's Swords McGee. Oh, hey, look, someone's actually calling me Swords McGee.
No, don't do that.
They're doing it.
Random person. Oh man, why'd you have to make your name that?
All right, so yeah, that's Swords McGee, the guy in the jacket over there. I'm Mr. Goat.
Yo, silky hair, bushy hair, and man with a chill composure.
What?
Which one are you?
I don't
Chill composure.
Okay. Great to be here. Hi, Swords McGee. Yeah, Yanuma. She's good. She's gonna do it.
they're asking you what we're gonna do in this stream, Swords McGee.
We're just gonna.
I don't know. He's the one who owns the channel. Shit.
We're just gonna answer any questions you have. We're just mainly. I almost completely forgot after watching the Thor Ragnarok movie with you that I needed to still do a stream this Friday. So instead of just sitting down and doing one for an hour, I thought might as well do one for several hours, because that's what we usually do when we just sit around and talk to you.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a nice way to pass the time.
Yeah.
Especially since I have like nothing to do in Warframe right now.
Nothing to do with Warframe, and we just saved him from rewatching the movie of the B movie.
What are you talking about? It's almost done.
But you didn't finish it. Making it
So-
so we saved you from the greatest ending of all time. A bunch of bees grabbing a plane and moving it to say, come on.
What?
Completely possible. No, it's not.
no.
It's entirely possible. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Seriously. Tell me about it.
Christian said that the Thor Ragnarok was great. And I didn't even ask. What would you rate the movie?
Ragnar Great.
It's okay. It's okay, audience. We know that was a bad pun.
Yeah. I declare Ragnarok to be a pretty great movie. Yeah.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, especially since it just has a bunch of scenes that are just good. That's it. This guy's gonna see it with his family, so we can't really talk about it. That's it.
Yeah, Mr. I'll communicate with my family. Meanwhile, me and John are like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, we're gonna waste all our money to go to a movie theater. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Okay. I give it at least an 8.5.
8.5.
I can't give it a 9 or a 10 because they had certain problems with it.
Yeah.
I would describe those problems, but that would require me to be critical.
And also spoilers.
Yes, we've heard of Stardew Valley. Well, I don't know which one of us actually played it.
Seth was playing it.
I never played it.
I haven't played it either, but I want to.
I played a bunch of it. I even used a bunch of mods, and I broke the game.
Well, good. That's
Morty.
God damn.
I don't watch that.
Don't say anything about Rick and Morty. You're gonna have people in the chat telling me where are the new reactions when I'm trying to tell them that I can't upload them because it's hard to upload them.
Why is it hard to upload?
Favorite candy, Snickers.
For some reason, I don't know, it just has some syncing issues, and it's taking me way longer than usual to get the videos done, and I don't like them at all, because of the desyncing issue. Favorite candy? Nestle's Crunch Bar.
Ooh, Three Musketeers. So soft.
Really?
It's soft, man.
It's soft.
Three Musketeers? That's like so flavorless other than the chocolate.
It's the soft and fluffiness of it.
Softest candy bar. Lightest candy.
It's between them it's between Three Musketeers and Whoppers.
Is it Whoppers?
I like Whoppers, but
Whoppers, to me, they're okay. Haven't seen Ragnarok because of the initial shock of seeing the Hulk. Here's the thing. I haven't watched the other Thor movies either. I haven't watched the first Thor and the second Thor. However, I think I do remember me watching the first Thor, but it's been so long that I might as well not have watched it. But I have definitely not have seen the second movie. But I saw Ragnarok because of how updated Marvel it was. If you know what I mean.
yeah. Also, I see one question in there that has a direct answer for each of us. Favorite drinks?
Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
Mountain Dew.
Like,
We have man, it'll be funny because there is a Coke can, a Dr. Pepper can, but not a Mountain Dew can.
actually, is there one behind here?
No, I'm out of Mountain Dew and have been for a while.
It would have been very funny. It was just that's the lineup right there. That's our drinks.
Should I show them how many boxes I have?
No, man. People will start telling you, "Hey, you should stop drinking
2,
that
4, 6,
because it's very bad."
7, 8, 9,
I
10,
told
11
them.
empty boxes.
I don't know. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11.
Yeah, I'm one behind them. Him. So,
11 empty 12 packs of Dr. Pepper.
favorite ice cream flavor.
Alright, I know I'm gonna sound really basic right now, but vanilla.
You like being out of frame like all the time.
Dude, it's because I like leaning against the edge of the couch.
Gotcha. Definitely cookie dough.
Cookies and cream.
Just
Wow,
quintessential flavor.
don't you know that cookie dough is bad for you if eaten raw?
No.
Oh. Well, now you're educated.
There you go. Are the frame rates the same because that can cause syncing issues? I don't think so, because here's the story about the Rick and Morty things. For some reason, when I got them, they didn't work with the software of Sony Vegas. They didn't. So I put them into another software and rendered them out in that software, which I guess messed with the frame rate, and it made it so some frame rate kind of drops at certain moments, which makes it so when I try to sync it up with my thing, it doesn't work. So yeah, I think that's the problem. So they're destroyed forever. I need to just upload season 2, because apparently season 2 has no problems with this syncing for some reason. So what?
Nothing. This is a conversation for out there. It's a whole bunch of like, what'd you do and how'd you do it and what'd you use.
We'll talk later about it, but just know that's the reason why I haven't gotten to Rick and Morty, because of that issue. Favorite Marvel superhero for the three of us. Favorite Marvel superhero.
Iron Man.
Fucking Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. What?
Well, we're waiting.
Well, I don't have a quintessential favorite Marvel superhero. I gotta say, maybe he's not much of a hero, so
Deadpool?
yeah.
Okay.
I like Deadpool. He's great.
A lot of people like
But
Deadpool.
he's not a hero, so I think that's a little bit of a cop-out.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I mean,
And I can't necessarily say the Hulk, because certain Hulks aren't necessarily heroes either. They just are around, and what they did in that scenario was a good thing.
I mean, he's in the Avengers.
Yeah,
Could be all
because
bad.
he's good at smashing things, and then they blast them into space.
Because he was too good at smashing things.
Question from random person. Favorite season?
Favorite season?
Of what?
I guess the year?
What is that?
What?
Huh?
Okay, hold on.
Falcon Racer. Yay.
From the saying, because superhero source to be has taste. Three Musketeers are heaven on earth.
Thank you.
Man, that is a while ago.
I like how he says Swords McGee has taste. Continue. So he's defending you while also insinuating the name you do not like.
Okay, thank you for agreeing with me, but fuck you.
Oh, I love that. I made that name for you now, Swords McGee.
I'm about to start a word. I'm about to
Oh,
start.
God, shoot!
God, okay, hold on. I'm about to start a war. Your thoughts on Dragon Ball Super as of now? Wartime. It's not much of a war. It's just gotten better. It was terrible before, and anyone who says otherwise is just being either too nostalgic about the series or just doesn't actually have brain cells to really comprehend good storytelling, good animation, and all around the greatness that was Dragon Ball Z and even Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Super now is good. I mean, it's watchable thanks to the good fights and stuff. You guys don't really watch it. They don't watch it. They only watch episodes that I happen to have on Crunchyroll. They have watched the Ultra Instinct episode. They found that was entertaining, but
That was dope as fuck.
not enough to allow them to actually watch the series.
Yeah. Considering it's like the first, half, 3/4 of Super recaps 2 movies?
Yeah, that's the main problem with Super. It recapped 2 movies, and they didn't expand on anything of it.
Just tell me when they get out of the tournament arc, and then I'll probably watch it.
Tournament arc! But yeah, it's definitely not the best anime in the world that many people are saying, because it's Dragon Ball. I mean, it's already established. So you can't, if it was a brand new thing, I highly doubt that it would actually be as popular as it is today. I'm actually on 100% on that. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Do you like pancakes? Yeah, I like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yeah, I like
I hope
French
no one's
toast.
able to hear that. God.
God, that
Do
brings me
you
back to
like
middle school.
waffles?
Guys,
Waffles.
new death battle idea. Have to update it.
What?
I think he's just hold on. Thoughts on reaction to 6969 by Ninja Sex Party? It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And I think if I'm reading it correctly, you think on me reacting to it is impossible since I've already watched the hell out of it. I watched all of Ninja Sex Parties when it came out.
Yeah, like those are the kind of videos that you can't just like wait to record.
Yeah.
You kind of just.
Yeah,
You
Ninja
did.
Sex Party was always the personal thing I like to watch because, it's just that kind of thing. Speed of light is for pansies. You got to go to speed of Brian.
Yep.
Yeah. Everyone knows that ninjas are apparently able to dodge light.
Yep. Naruto. Him versus it.
Physics is bothering me.
Who's him?
Powerpuff Girls.
Ah.
By the way, him
versus-
would destroy it.
Yeah,
Like,
him beat Pennywise. Him, all the way.
Hashtag Pennywise got beat by a bunch of kids and then got beat by a bunch of adults. Him has to get beat by a bunch of superpowered girls that can transcend very fixtures they even travel through time by speeding, flying fast enough.
They did?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
It was the best episode. They wanted to race back home, and they were trying to outspeed each other so much they went forward in time. And since they weren't there, him took over the world. Everyone was possessed by him, literally, and it was just very creepy. And then they sped backwards, Superman style, to go back in time, and it's just that was one of the best episodes. It shows that if all the villains had to take over the world, him would win.
Yeah.
So yeah, him would destroy Pennywise.
I mean, considering that him is literally Satan,
yeah, technically just Satan of their verse.
that's a lot of power.
And it is just a dream demon at best.
Get stomped on, Pennywise.
All right, oh man, okay, here we are. We're actually part of the we're in so far beyond the chat that we're just gonna fucking.
I don't know why you would try to read the entire chat. There's just so much information there that it's just impossible.
Up the mic for me, please.
Up the mic.
Yeah.
Up the mic.
Play Skyrim? Can't, because I've already played the hell out of it and I don't feel like playing it anymore.
Filters.
Great.
Here, and then
Fix it. Handbrake. I'll look that up later on then. Apparently even water is bad for you. Yeah, everything's bad for you. You have either too much of it or not enough of it.
another like 2 decibels.
I meant favorite superhero from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, from the Cinematic Universe specifically. Still Deadpool.
Still Spider-Man.
Still Iron Man.
I don't know what. There was no difference.
In comics or in movies, they were portrayed perfectly. I like them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that worked. Did it work?
Tell me if it worked.
Seems
Hold
to
on.
work.
We won't know later on, but you know.
I can't tell if that says close or cancel.
Favorite Pokemon?
Hold on, let's see. Favorite Pokemon, Meganium. I'm
That's a
going.
very hard answer.
Yveltal.
Alright,
I'm in the
and then-
range of fire types. That's all I'm gonna say.
Should I bring up the chat on here again? Or?
Yeah, bring up chat.
Okay. I mean, it's not like that we can see anything.
Yeah, I'm
Let
last
me just-
last stream you guys had your phones out and you're trying to keep up with it. That was just me.
Oh fuck! Okay. Is there a way to make this bigger?
Don't think so. I think that's
Pop
what
out
you
chat.
Well, that's handy.
Chat.
Pop out chat.
Pop out chat.
Pop out chat.
How about chat?
Pop out chat.
Oh God.
And then we just kind of zoom in.
I saw one about Voltron season 4.
Too much. Too much. Too much.
Too much zoomage on the chat.
Favorite
Okay.
season of the year? Season of the year. Like
Oh, season of the year.
I like summer.
Spring.
I'm gonna have to go autumn.
Okay, let's use the menu for the zoom.
Not part of the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe. I highly doubt that. He's part of my MCU.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Is that good for you, Tyler?
Yeah.
Or like 1-1.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is way better. We don't need to see ourselves. Fuck that. Okay. There we go. Apparent. Okay.
Is the other guy still called Goatbeard?
Sure. Why not? Anything relating to goat, that's fine.
See, okay. Just to clarify for these people, apparently, they mean specifically the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So when you're thinking of Spider-Man, we're not talking about like the Tobey Maguire one, the
Yeah, no.
Andrew Garfield.
Nope.
You like the
new one.
You
Yeah.
actually like the new Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and
Best
you like
Spider-Man.
Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And even though he's not really part of the MCU, I still like Deadpool because in real technical terms, Deadpool is part of the MCU. He just doesn't feel like actually breaking the fourth wall to say that he is.
Oh my god. This man has come up with the triple McGee.
Oh god.
Goat McGee, Swords McGee, and Fluffy McGee.
Yay, I'm fluffing. Oh,
God damn it.
amazing. Hey.
No, clearly you are Goat McGee.
You ever see the reaction to Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared series? I thought I already reposted that series. I've reacted to all of it. They're pretty short. Yeah, I know what. Okay. It's very hard to like remember that there are a lot of new people coming to my channel, and so the new people don't know of my old channel where I did that already. Yeah. And also, apparently, I didn't re-upload my Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared reactions. I did all 6 or 7 of them.
His shadow's not moving.
What?
No.
It just says Fluffy McGee's shadow is moving.
Oh no! Don't just ignore that. That's the thing they do for some reason. Like if I ever had like stream memes, people apparently like to personify my shadow for some reason. Like I don't understand why. I just roll
Yeah.
with it.
What's up with that chat?
I just roll with it. So you watch Voltron season 4? Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Very great.
Yes.
I wish I had a job. I need money. And there's someone talking about Cuphead How the fuck you pronounce your name? I'm sorry.
John, you have become my
That's
top favorite
Mabel.
Ronin character
Thank
of
you.
all time, and I highly appreciate that, Christian, and I really appreciate that. I really don't understand why. I'm pretty pathetic, but thank you.
But have we ever considered playing Cuphead? I have played Cuphead. Fuck Cuphead.
So Sophie apparently still remembers the peanut butter incident.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
Yay.
That's great.
Wait, do we actually know where the peanut butter is?
I was there.
Yeah.
No, do we know where it is currently?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I think. Hold on. I think it might be in the pantry.
So
Swords
in the
McGee,
pantry
where'd
or
the name
apartment?
come from the beginning of the chat, thanks to this guy.
Thanks.
Wait, what?
Thanks, goat.
What?
Okay,
Somebody
even though
asked me where Swords
I'm
McGee
still
came
far
from-
into
came
the
from.
chat, but I see that random acts about the Naruto versus Bleach death battle, and I do want to talk about that for a bit. I know I have not uploaded a single one other like death battles since I think like I don't even remember. That's how long it's been since I reacted to a death battle, but I'm definitely gonna react to this one.
Was it Berserk? No,
I-
Berserk death battle? What, was it that
no,
far away?
No, not that far away. I know I reacted to.
Spoiler: goat is really a goat in a human disguise.
Ah,
I
God.
like it.
I found out!
Oh god. But yeah, the Naruto versus Bleach one. Okay, Josh here is a kind of Naruto fan. He knows things about Naruto, but if you ask him like specific things, he probably won't know.
I kind of stopped watching in the middle of the war.
Yeah, in the middle of the war. Tyler here,
I know jack shit.
he knows nothing about both series, and as for knowing nothing about like big
Hey,
series,
I know about Strawberry.
He knows the only thing that he makes fun of is the fact that Ichigo's name is just Strawberry. So there's that.
That's such a stupid name.
It is.
There's
It
that. But as for me, I'm a savant at literally both animes. I know everything about things about Naruto. Know everything about fucking Ichigo. I think I'm curious on how Death Battle's gonna handle Ichigo. That's the only problem because his series is based around getting extremely powerful, then losing all that power, and then restarting, and then becoming extremely powerful again. It's like you can't have
The cycle of why.
Yeah, you can't have Berserk Hollow Ichigo and then give him his controlled hollow form, like the Vasto Lode form or any other other forms that he's obtained, especially his final form, his Shikai and stuff. You can't do that when he's already fully controlled of his hollow abilities, but I think it would actually be a good counter to Naruto's abilities. Same thing for Naruto. You can't give him his Berserk form of 4 tails to 6 tails forms, because he already is friends with Kurama, so there's no point in it. So, I can't wait till the battle. So, luckily, whoever wins, I won't rage because I love both series. So that's my
Yeah.
crux.
Yeah, that's
Even if I didn't like both series, I still wouldn't rage because that's stupid. Let's see here.
It is not true that I'm 3 goats in a trench coat. I'm actually just 2.
Yes, I finished Little Witch Academia. I loved it.
Oh, dude, that is. I love that. Who's your favorite?
I'm still gonna vote Diana.
Diana's cute.
Thank you.
No, come back. It's not over yet. Thoughts on the
I'm a sword, not a whip. I can't just pull you over here.
Thoughts on the African American April O'Neil? Honestly, if they pick someone good to play her part, I'm okay with it. Okay, that's always like the biggest backpedal to all the whole having an African American play a white person's role. That's always a backpedal. It's like, I don't care if they're black, Mexican, Asian, as long as they're good at the part, it's okay. Which is true, but you don't have to mention it. Just say what my thoughts are. You don't have to add that little part into it. But I don't know anything about that, so I can't really talk about it. I'm just saying that phrase always gets to me. It's like saying, "Oh no, I accept gay people as long as they don't come on me." Then we have a problem. Like it's always like, "Come on, you don't need to add that part into it. We get it."
Yeah.
But yeah. But as for if they're making like another TMNT movie or series with a African American April, I'm fine. All right. I don't really care about race. I just care about good content. Last time I checked, that was the whole point of content.
People are just freaking out over Little Witch Academia
Yeah.
now.
Oh god.
No one has even mentioned mine. Oh, that's fucking...
Oh god. Go
Honestly,
what's up?
I'm fine. I'm fine with the whole ship of Akko and Deanna.
I just don't ship.
I'm also fine with.
Akko
Akko
and
and-
Andrew, I think was his name.
I think his name is Andrew.
That sounds right. Yeah, that's right.
Is it Andrew? Because I see the ship right there, but it's actually called that other guy. So I support that, whatever his name is.
What is your weirdest addiction ever?
Weirdest addiction ever?
I wouldn't call it weird, but my only addiction, period, is how I drink a lot of soda. That's it.
It's true.
Would you count Warframe as an addiction?
Yes.
Kinda.
Alright, then that.
Sure.
Unless you find Dr. Pepper a weirder addiction.
It's a soda. It's a beverage.
I have a sleep
They're
problem.
made for that sort of thing.
By sleep problem, I don't.
That
I
isn't
An
an
addiction.
addiction. That's just.
Well, let me rephrase
I'm
it
addicted to staying up all night because
No,
staying
I'm
up all
addicted-
night makes me happy.
No, actually, I'm addicted to sleeping. I really like to sleep.
Oh no, that's not being an addiction. That's just being lazy, buddy.
Fuck you.
There's a difference. Okay. Have you played Danganronpa V3? If so, are you enjoying it? I have not played it because I'm waiting to get some amount of money to start buying games again. Seth, that's in the back, is playing it right now.
Actually, I think he's finished it.
He finished it. So I love Danganronpa, but I don't love it enough to spend the money that I currently need for food.
Should we bring in Peanuts McGee?
No, we don't need a fourth McGee.
Besides, there's no more room on the couch.
Unless we want him to like come in and be like, "Where's my peanut butter?"
Yeah, that's all he's known for right now. He's really not a great guy besides the peanut butter thing.
Apparently, at least to you guys. To us, he's a great roommate.
Hey, the
Yeah.
Sergeant X. Have you checked the Sonic Twitter today? It's a party over there. Nope. I don't check Twitter, period.
I do, man. There's just see what's going on. Oh my god, why did I have to say Peanuts McGee?
The McGee Quartet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go McGee's. Have you ever considered playing Cuphead? If you haven't already, it's pretty good. I have played Cuphead. He hates it, and he has.
Oh, it's not that I hate Cuphead. It's just that it was a really.
He hates it in a lot. He hates it in the it's challenging because it's challenging way. Not hates it as in man, this is a poorly made game and everything about it.
It's a game that is able to piss me off, and that's rare.
Dude, the amount of time that's put into that game makes you want to be animator even more.
Wait. Cuphead pisses you off, and yet you can play Dark Souls?
Yeah.
God, I would not play this game.
Yeah,
I didn't even get past fucking Spider Bitch in Dark Souls 1.
Captain Falcon Racer talked about asked about 1 minute melees because a certain skeleton faced a certain Dorito. Bill Cipher versus Sans.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Peridot.
Did not care.
Now, you see, you guys, you'd be very surprised how much these guys do not care about certain medias. Like, if you put Link or Saber or up against anyone, he will always side with both of those, and then constantly belittle you if you think that the other person can beat Link or Saber. This person, Warframe. Talk about anything with Warframe and goats, you got him. But when it comes to anything else, it's like a gray area. If they don't care about it, they don't fucking care about it.
Oh yeah, give me a subject.
Okay.
Bowling.
Oh, I like bowling. Sometimes my highest score in bowling was a 230.
That's pretty good.
I was on a fucking roll that day, and
No bowling.
as soon as that game ended, I was like, I'm not bowling again because I'm not getting that good ever in my life.
But to answer your question, or talk about the question, Captain Falcon Racer, the Sans versus Dorito thing, I have not watched it, but I will say it's obvious who wins. It's actually, watch this. Who do you think wins between Bill Cipher and Sans?
Sans.
Don't give a fuck.
See? Obviously being sarcastic and obviously not caring. You see what I mean here? It just
It's
proved
what
my
I do.
point.
Favorite sport? Baseball.
Favorite sport? Martial arts.
Favorite sport? I don't have one. I hate physical activity.
It would probably be esports.
Yes.
No. Esports is way too stress-inducing.
Noah McCallahan. Yeah, make sure.
Oh, dude.
I might be messing up your last name. I'm sorry. Yes, I've seen Stranger Things. No, I have not watched season 2. And I also agree with you on the fucking dragon. Fuck that dragon.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Can the four of us try forming into a Megazord?
No.
No.
Megazord McGee.
No.
Fuck, I hate you.
Don't hate me. Hate not Alexander.
Thank you, Noah.
Stop with the actions. Hey, jeez.
Actions. What?
Every time I click random areas, it's like actions. Here are your options. I don't care.
Okay, YouTube, don't tell me what to do. I just want to scroll.
Go to these guys. Go watch the Wayne Brothers show.
Reality warping Dorito.
Reality warping Dorito. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's like, whoa, reality warping Dorito versus a guy who can get hit once and die. Man, I wonder who's going to win the battle. I'm pretty sure Sans will like prolong the inevitable for a long period of time, but in the end, Sans is gonna lose. Like, there's nothing in this world that will make anyone tell me that Sans can beat the Dorito. Bill.
Mega McGee is best McGee. I don't know if we can fuse into Mega McGee.
Mega McGee?
Yeah, Mega McGee.
No. Have you watched Berserk, the anime? Yes.
No.
Finished Blue Witch Academia. I might be a voice actor for a video game. That's great. Highland Weasel. What video game? Hello there. Hey, shipping is magic.
Wait.
Random person. Peridot versus Ruby.
Peridot versus Ruby.
Not the Steven Universe Ruby.
I'm pretty
This
sure.
is not the Garnet one.
I'm pretty sure it's like are you talking Ruby Rose? You gotta make sure you put the last name there if you're. Oh, so make sure it's just put the last name Ruby Rose. We would still understand.
Or maybe specify which Ruby you're talking about, because now there's like 6.
A bunch. Yeah, in the actual show itself. So again, we would still kind of get confused. So but seriously though, if it's Ruby versus like Peridot,
I would probably go with Ruby.
I'd probably go with Peridot.
Still depends on which Ruby.
No, it's Ruby. From Ruby.
Oh, yeah, definitely Ruby.
Going from Peridot.
That Ruby.
Yeah, Peridot.
Why?
Do you really need me to explain?
Yes.
She took down, her feats include taking down a giant mutant version of Jasper, a gem, who single-handedly beat Garnet and a whole bunch of other gems, and it's just overpowered as all heck. She has durability that trumps any other character in any other series. She got crushed by a boulder and still didn't go poof. Ruby would not know that her main weakness is the gem on her forehead. Lastly, and surely not least, she has telekinetic abilities, magnet abilities, just so she can get rid of her scythe. She'd be disarmed, and then Ruby would literally have no way of actually killing her. While Peridot does.
You bring up good points.
So I'm just saying, you don't put Peridot on this low pedestal because she's short and her powers aren't extravagant like the others. She's still a force to be reckoned with, dang it. And if you give her limb enhancers with the actual magnet abilities, you definitely can't win.
Not Alexander wants to know if all of us in the room started a fight right now, who would win?
Why does people always have to go to that? That's what happened last time we did a stupid stream.
It would. Seth and
I'd
John
kill myself.
Seth and John would be the first to go.
Yes.
It would honestly be a fight between me and Tyler.
It's always just going to be a fight between him and Tyler. I don't fight.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Swords McGee.
Do I need to throw my shoe at you this time?
No. But it's already been said, so I can't take it back.
Do you think Neo is alive?
Yes.
Wait. Yes.
I'm not sure.
Definitely. I mean, you can kill Turtwig. That's something you can do. Then probably have him be regurgitated or
Did you
worse.
call him Tortwig?
I always call him Turtwig. I always do that. People know that by now.
Why would you not call him Turtwig?
I mean, he's
Because he's a
not like
Tortwig. Come on. No, I'm sorry, he's a Tortwig. Sorry, developer jokes.
All I know about Naruto is Ninja Arcs, Sasuke's Revenge, Hinata Best Girl. A war happens that lasted too long, and then there is an entire movie of Naruto falling in love. Actually, it's not about a movie of Naruto falling in love. It's more of a movie of Naruto realizing he's always been in love.
Apparently somebody's saying that you only managed to re-upload Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, part 6.
Wait, is there a 7th? Oh, are you talking about I only uploaded the 6th part?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, okay. Then I'll get to uploading the other ones because I have them. They're like unlisted on my feed, so I just like undo those. I did not know that. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if they're unlisted, then they can't find it.
Josh.
Yeah.
That's the point where I'm trying to say that I need to publish them.
So
When my previous channel got destroyed, a nice friend of mine actually backed up most of my content and gave them all to me. And said the best way to have them on there, instead of sending me via this, I gave him my account and he uploaded all the videos and unlisted all of them, so I can upload them on my own time.
But why
And then they asked, did I upload them? And I thought I already did because I did like a whole re-uploading spree. And I guess I missed those. So I need to go to them and publish them so people can actually see them.
But why were they unlisted?
I don't, because he wasn't gonna post all of them up. It would be kind of weird.
I guess that would be true. Okay.
Noah, why should we call that number?
Don't.
No. Just nope.
None of that.
Nope.
Okay. So what's the death battle you wish to see? Tengen Toppa Gurlagon versus anyone because they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Who is best at rock, paper, scissors?
Are you fucking kidding
Are
me?
you talking like
Us.
oh. No.
Is there only one way to solve this right now?
What? I hate rock paper.
Wait, are we gonna go 1, 2, 3, like rock, paper, scissors?
Rock
1, 2,
paper
3?
scissors go.
Oh, okay.
I win. All right.
We weren't
Next
ready.
question. Jesus Christ, guys.
Wait, is that y'all's left of the screen or probably? Yeah, no, I'm just chilling.
On the left, yeah, that would be you.
I'm just chilling.
You look kind of high, apparently.
How was
God damn it, Noah.
how was your Halloween? Boring.
Chill as
Bored.
fuck.
Chill.
I went downtown.
I did nothing all day.
No, you didn't. You went downtown with me.
I did.
Yes, that
What
was
did we
my
do?
aunt's class.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was that day. That's how uneventful
that's all good.
my Halloween was. I didn't remember anything involving Halloween.
By the way, we didn't
No,
go
no,
downtown
no,
to do anything. We just went downtown because my class made me.
Pretty much.
No, I'm not on drugs. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, Ivana was still my favorite character.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, spot.
Oh god, I don't feel like explaining those rules.
How do you do the lizard and how you do the spot? Is Spock this?
Yeah,
Okay. What's lizard? Is it this?
this is lizard.
Oh,
Lizard.
I got pretty close.
Feel the whole skipped character. Needs fills. So can all of you combine into. No, we're not turning to stupid Megazord. Kale fusion? No. Am I excited for the cauliflower and kale fusion? No. I'm not excited. I'm just
Wait.
gonna accept it.
Wait, it's gonna fuse?
Yeah, they're gonna fuse with Watara earrings because they have those apparently, and that's what's going to happen. Apparently, remember how I made that joke that I'm not gonna say on stream because it's actually really bad. I don't know, really think about it.
What did it involve?
A bad word. The I word.
Oh.
I made that joke and like, and here's the thing. To let you guys know, I already called them fusing together because I made that joke. And look at that, they're actually doing it. So I deserve some royalty fees. Thank you very much, Dragon Ball Super. I was like, they're gonna fuse because they're hyping this up too much.
Yeah. By the way, don't know about the new Scooby-Doo. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the newest one, or is there actually a new Scooby-Doo?
I hope that no, Lizard did not beat everything.
The true Dark Souls is Crash Bandicoot. You haven't played Dark Souls if you're actually saying that.
Frankly, Dark Souls has gotten easier as time goes on.
Definitely, yeah. But like Crash Bandicoot is like child's play. It's literally children used to play it back in the day. As for Dark Souls, grown men still at this point do not know how to get past the first boss, which is a shame.
Yeah.
it's like the Cuphead the fiasco with the journalist guy all over again. With that guy. Like seriously, he's the first boss. He's not supposed to be that difficult. He's supposed to be difficult.
We are not saying the joke. So no. No.
Yeah, Dragon Boss is pretty.
Why would I rub mayo on my belly button? That's just a waste of mayo.
Such memories that crush me.
Kind of, is that the one where Fred is actually obsessed with traps so much that he doesn't acknowledge anything about Daphne?
What?
That's
a thing?
Yeah, that's
Apparently?
the Scooby Doo series that you saw me watching like a year ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. I don't know if that's the newest Scooby Doo or not. I don't keep up with Scooby Doo.
Subs come out first. Yeah, I did try to check and see if the new Ladybug episode was out, and I didn't see it. But I'm gonna check again like tomorrow. Cuphead shoots with his finger. Awesome attacks. Fusion dance. Everyone, I want to see Gogeta more than Vegeta actually. Mostly because one of them is not canon, and I would like it to be canon.
Was she was Dragon Mate?
I have not.
What is that? Is that the one with the dragon lolly?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the one with Dragon Ball.
Then no, I've only seen memes about that.
I've read the manga. I haven't actually seen the anime. Okay.
What?
Oh, okay. I found an update. The Peridot versus the Rubies from space. But which one?
All of them? Because it would definitely be the Rubies because they just outnumber them so much.
Yeah, outnumber Peridot. Even I have to admit Peridot will not be able to fight all of them at once since they're actually, somewhat competent in their skills.
The villain is an owl?
What?
The latest Scooby-Doo, the villain is an owl.
It's kind of freaky. The only owl-based villain I know from anything is from the Sly series.
I think I remember that, but he wasn't really a villain. And I don't. Actually, yes, he was a villain. I did like that.
Pretty cool.
Yes, good series. Watched it all. Wish it had more. Because goddamn, that ending, it was like, hey, guys,
Oh my God.
do more.
Someone just said that the three of us need a fusion dance.
No.
That's what they've been saying. Like when he said fusion dance, that's what they meant.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
And actually, it wasn't just for the three of us; it was for all four of us. That was when we were talking about.
So wait, would two of us do?
No. There actually is a way that 5 people can fuse at the exact same time as a fusion.
What?
In Dragon Ball Fusions, you can fuse all 5 of your characters together into one giant character, and that's like the joke of it. And all they do is basically do the motions, but like spin directly into one central point, and then all their fingers meet at this one point. So if anyone ever had to wonder how do multiple people fuse besides 2 people, that's how you do it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's actually a pretty good game. I randomly remember
Eyeball
the
Ruby versus
Steven
Peridot.
Universe, and that was a little include Ruby.
I'm gonna go with the Ruby.
So funny.
I don't know. I don't know enough about Steven Universe, so...
The only reason I'm voting for Ruby is because that is my birthstone.
Yeah, I completely forgot I did that. Shipping is Magic is bringing up that the episode where they did like a baseball game in Steven Universe.
What?
When all the Rubies introduces themselves, I apparently did an edit having Ruby Rose be one of them. I need to rewatch me doing that because I don't remember how I did it. Just like Ruby.
Okay.
Okay.
The latest version, Scooby-Doo be cool. What?
They're missing some enclosure towns.
Oh wait. Oh, there's not correct punctuation.
John,
Okay.
how is your afro so massive?
Because I condition it every day and I take care of it, and then I just sit around and let my hair grow. Mostly most of the last part.
Oh my god.
Mainly the last part.
Oh my god, Alexander has seen Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Yeah. Seen Ultra Instinct Shaggy. That was my first time watching. That was like, what has Scooby Doo turned into? I'm sorry.
That wasn't. It's not really an old movie, but it wasn't recent.
Ultra Instinct Shaggy is the best. This is coming from a guy who has not watched Scooby Doo in a long time, and then I see this Ultra Instinct Shaggy. I'm like, okay, what does he do? Does he like act like a high stoner and just start dodging people? It's like, nope. He's up and serious and taking on an entire biker gang single-handedly by himself.
Yep.
Gaining the respect of their leader, apparently.
Oh, sweet. Random's birthstone is a ruby. High five, July.
I think mine was. It wasn't something that would show up in the series yet, so that's all I know. Just check.
Fluffy McGee Afro versus Sedusa.
Sedusa?
The hell? Who's Sedusa?
Sedusa would kick my ass.
Who's Sedusa?
From Powerpuff Girls. She's the girl who's with the moving hair, and then Miss Bellum took her out.
Miss Bellum was a boss.
Yeah. You gotta look her back up.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
She was like. I almost wanted to go into the controversy.
When you make your story villains, do you make some of them redeemable or just straight out evil? When it comes to my villains, I try to make them as three-dimensional as possible, and the three-dimensional characters do have both a goal and a goal, a reason to fight, and a reason why they are doing quote unquote evil. In my story, evil is suggestive in a way, because if you're doing what you believe is right, labeling something as evil is very weird. It's like I remember one particular like line in South Park. It's like the devil in South Park is like, well, without evil there could be no good, so it has to be good to be evil sometimes. And he's completely right, as weird as it sounds. We wouldn't know what the concept of good was if evil didn't exist, and we wouldn't know what evil was if good didn't exist. So us labeling which one is good and which one's bad, it's mainly subjective if you really think about it so far back that you're not keeping it in your box. So as for my villain characters, they're all potentially redeemable. All of them. But some of them don't, so just know that.
Magical Fine Rain wants to know if it's, did you break your cycle of bad days in October this year?
Yes, actually, I did a stream about that and mentioned it offhandedly because I was trying to forget about it. I don't want this to be a thing. October 27th is no longer a Day of the Dead for me. It's now just a day of a day. This is
a day of the day.
Yeah, Day of the Day.
But Day of the Dead is in October.
Nothing bad happened today. So now it's just another day. So all aboard the nothing train. The last anime and the last cartoon you watched swap art styles. How bad or good is it?
Oh god, what was the last cartoon I watched?
I have no idea. It was probably Steven Universe, let's be honest.
Steven Universe and possibly
What was the last one?
Nino Cootie.
What?
Neo Cootie.
What was the game?
Jaden Smith.
No.
Oh no.
That wasn't the last anime I watched.
Darn it.
I don't think so. Right. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
You better.
Oh god. Oh no.
Go and get your game on, darn it.
Oh lord.
Naruto to destroy Deku. Naruto would win. Deku is no match for Naruto, mostly because Deku is still in his early stages in the series and is about like built multi-city block level at best. That's highballing him a bit. And Naruto can blow up mountains casually and also jump to the moon. Apparently.
Deku can't even breathe in space.
Deku can't breathe in space. Naruto can breathe in space. I don't know if anyone's actually realizing that.
Book lover, I don't really rewatch a lot of shit, so...
I rewatch more movies. Because I'm on Netflix. I'm bored a lot.
Barbershop Trio song? Okay, first off, it's a quartet, and second off, no.
Well, I mean, there are some trios. They're not as common.
Steven Universe versus Star Butterfly. So
Who?
we can have Cartoon Network versus Disney.
Who's that?
He doesn't know Star Butterfly. And
I know of Star, I don't know much about.
It's basically the basic.
Is that the girl from
That's the girl.
from Forces of Evil?
Yeah, Starburst versus Evil. See, the whole dynamic between those two characters has always been Steven's an innocent child with ultimate defense, while Star is an innocent child with ultimate offense. Who would win?
Clearly, the girl, seeing how Steven isn't as good with his ultimate defense yet.
Yeah, not even current Steven.
Probably not.
Probably not.
He kind of just got his bubble to be a, what is that, Morning Star?
Morning Star, yeah. Just got a bubble to be a Morning Star. Here's the thing, like, right now, the shield has no durability feats, other like breakable durability feats. Right now, it seems to have a no-limit fallacy right now. It got, the little hand shot a giant laser beam, and it blocked it. That thing could probably level the mountain behind them if anything, and it just blocked it. So right now, that shield, it seems to be unbreakable.
Yeah. Also, someone's telling you that you need to make us watch Star versus.
Which won't happen because you guys are adamant about what you don't want to watch. So
Yeah.
I just kind of gave up on cartoons a long time ago.
yeah, I was lucky to get them to watch fucking School Rumble, and they actually enjoyed it.
That was funny.
open to the idea.
Yeah,
Sort of.
kind of.
I was like,
And you watch a few episodes, you're like, all right.
It's like, yeah, it was, at the beginning I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe. And then I just kind of sat down and watched like first two, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm invested in this.
This is Limbo isn't in one place or another. It's in between, so time stands still. Literally, my first thoughts was, did Star Swirl just use Zal Waldo? He apparently needs 5 others to help him do it, just to show how powerful Dio is. Dio solos the verse. Well, that's actually pretty obvious, but hey. So mine was pretty interesting. The new Scooby-Doo. Man, I'm way far behind.
Which Dan are you guys talking about? Are they talking about just Dan?
Where?
Like
where?
the one with the jerk on his shirt?
Shipping and Badger definitely agrees with you. Love Dan. I think that's just, I don't know.
Oh yeah, the one with the jerk on his shirt. That was called Dan versus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one they're talking about.
I'm not really in your conversation right now. I'm still pretty far behind in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
So I know everything about Dan. I own the shirt.
You do?
Yes.
Have I seen you wear it?
Entertain them.
What the fuck are you even doing?
I'm entertaining.
I don't think so.
Is that not entertaining?
Are you not entertained?
Fight!
Oh, fight? Okay.
Blood for the blood gods? Nah, man. Skulls for the skull throne. Yeah.
A skull thrown? Oh, hey, do have the shirt.
Yeah.
Man, what a jerk.
Yeah, I always wear this shirt. Whenever I feel like ranting, I put this shirt on.
Goat versus Swords McGee, the true entertainment. I don't think anyone's gonna know your real name now.
I fucking hate you, goat.
Okay.
I'm just glad that I gave you a nickname.
And I'm going to hate you for the rest of time.
Oh, sweet. Random person loves my dancing.
Okay, if Naruto and Sasuke fuse, would they be able to beat Krillin's?
Yes.
If you watched Seth the Programmer, apparently, he says that Naruto is scaled to Raditz. While it sounds disappointing, Raditz is apparently comparable to Piccolo, who evaporated a moon around the time frame Raditz was around.
Wait, you mean King Piccolo or
No,
like,
regular Piccolo.
The Piccolo that we know and love.
Yeah, Piccolo. When Gohan became the Great
Oh,
Ape,
right.
and he's
that.
like, Moon, and he destroyed the moon, which was a faster than light kind of feat, and it just obliterated the moon. There was no chunks left; it was just gone. Makes so Naruto is at least above moon level, which is almost planetary, basically. And if Sasuke is well around the same power level as Naruto, so if they fuse together, if we're talking current Krillin, probably not, because people have wanked him to the point where he's apparently close to Super Saiyan God levels of strength, which is BS, but whatever. But if we're talking like Saiyan Saga Krillin, yeah, they could beat Krillin. Do you think Krillin could beat Raditz? Because he can't.
He could now, but not back then.
Yeah, he probably could now, but no way back then. Like I think the best Krillin that will give them a fair fight, besides one side being obviously dominant, is probably Frieza Saga of Krillin.
Oh, random person wants to know who's your favorite character in the World Check It In.
Right, I guess I never said that. Chariot.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I like the whole teacher aspect of her and being like, I won't tell Akko that I'm secretly this mega superstar in hiding because I'm Batman. Pretty much.
So far, who's your favorite villain in Dragon Ball Super? To be honest, none of them.
There's villains?
There's...
Cause
Okay,
it
if
seems like everyone's just
we're
fighting for
going to
life.
count the movies, I can't say Beerus because he wasn't a villain. He was kind of doing his job and just people ticked him off. It's not really a villainous thing. You just kind of mess with the god of destruction. You're kind of asking for it if you mess with him. Then you have Frieza, and you can't really count Frieza because he was a villain from the past, and I don't count villains from the past because they're the past. Lord Zamasu, who was just annoying. They even made fun of it. He was annoying in his arc. He was. And then you have no villains now. There's really no villains to really compare. If you want me to pick a villain, it has to be Zamasu, because he's the only villain.
Incorrect. It would be Frieza.
Frieza's a past Z villain. In Z, he's my favorite villain in Z, but I can't make him my favorite villain in Super, because he didn't really do much.
He's the best villain. He's like, oh, you have God Key. Fuck you.
Like, try to name off any other villains in Dragon Ball Super besides Lord Zamasu. And it can't be no one from Universe 6, because they weren't villains. They didn't even act like villains. Champa wasn't a villain. He was just trying to one-up his brother. You can't say the Grand Priest. You can't say Jiren. You can't say Zeno.
Clown Man.
He's not a villain.
He's secretly a villain.
You don't know that. You can't use headcanon either. You can't use headcanon. You can't say, well, I believe the clown is the villain because he kind of acts malicious. You can't arrest someone for acting malicious. You can only arrest them after they do the feat. Like the Grand Priest. He's not a villain in my eyes unless he does something villainous. So yeah, only villain is Lord Zamasu. That's it.
Wait, what's one good thing and one bad thing about each other?
Well, the one good thing about... Wait, hold on. You can't say it like that. There is no one good thing about Goat. And there's not one good thing about Tyler. There's several good things. Thank you.
Oh, man. I thought you were like, there's nothing. I was like...
I'm not going to be that cruel, guys.
I was like, wow.
You're my friend for a
Savage.
reason. You're my
I
savage
know you're wearing the jerk shirt. Come on.
I didn't say that, though.
I know.
The jerkiness is being incarnated within you.
It's like, it's not much bad about anything. It's just random people things. We get into certain pseudo arguments, but we both know it. We don't care.
It's roommate stuff.
Yeah.
Like, at all. It's really nothing I can really think of that's really bad.
Well, then name one thing.
I can't.
It's
I
hard.
just said that. I don't like how you sleep a lot. Same goes for you. There you go.
Well, I mean, the only reason I sleep a lot is because sometimes I stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like,
Like I stay up till like 5 before I go to bed. I know I'm really unhealthy. Don't worry about me, guys.
we're all unhealthy in here.
We already know. I don't know why I said we. I already know Gogeta is canon, but doesn't mean I don't want him to be. I want him to be canon.
I know he's not canon.
The car.
I know he's not canon. 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 I know he's not ca
I want Super Saiyan 4 to be canon, but no.
I want a lot of things from because Super Saiyan 4, say whatever you want about GT, that was the best thing out of that series. The design, the reason how it works, everything about it was great. And I'm just upset about the God forms. They're just disappointing. Even Ultra Instinct is kind of disappointing.
A lot of like
the eyes are neat. If only you put extra effort into the overall design.
I'm sorry, but it's just like God form, Blue form, and Ultra Instinct form. They're all very lackluster. Like they're cool the first time you see them, and it's just like holy shit. But it's just like now you can just go in and out of Blue like it's nothing.
Anything is possible in Dragon Ball Super. Anything except killing off the main characters because we already know they survive by the end of Z. And basically anything that kind of contradicts anything that the end of Z has already given us. Or basically go beyond the ending of Z unless they do that, and then they kind of ruin everything because I kind of like the ending of Z and the ending of GT and just wanted Dragon Ball to end, period.
Yeah.
Because I'm that guy who kind of doesn't like when old generation stuff comes back to new generation because it makes new generation things seem less important.
Yeah, it does, actually. But Random, I agree with you. Super Saiyan 4 is, like, disrespected on a lot. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No hate. Yes, I know of Hell's Kitchen. No, I don't watch it.
So that was cool.
What is Hell's Kitchen?
It's literally Gordon Ramsay bashing on people who are trying to be chefs.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have just said the Gordon Ramsay show. Right?
I wouldn't go as far as to say that Dragon Ball Super is on the same level of bad as GT. I will say, though, that Dragon Ball Super seems less, like, directional, really. Like, GT had a direction, no one liked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball Super has a direction, people like it, but its execution is just
so bad.
Bad. That's why I don't like it. It's like you're fighting gods. You're fighting gods. And you're fighting people all across the other universes, yet you come to realize that there's only one or two guys that can give Goku and Vegeta a good fight.
Jiren and someone else.
Topo.
Topo?
Topo. He's the second to Jiren.
Oh. Was he the really big dude?
He was a really big dude.
Okay.
But like every other person has already proven to be either fodder or Super Saiyan 1 levels of strength. And it's disappointing. You could have made a whole bunch of people more powerful than them. But no. Just imagine this now. People think that after we go beyond this, we can't wait to see what the next villain, the next thing is going to be. But you can't go like to cross universes to fight a villain, since you already see the strongest that those universes have to offer. Which is just Jiren.
Seriously, Jiren is like the strongest being ever.
He's broken.
Of all time.
Name one character that could beat Ultra Instinct Shaggy with all his fear limiters removed, and after he ate a box of Scooby snacks. Icon. Suck it.
Oh, I know. How about base level Gohan?
Base level Gohan.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, Ultra Instinct Shaggy still was only fighting human level opponents. So
I'm sorry. I'm lost here. What the fuck is Ultra Instinct Shaggy?
It's a video.
Okay, so there's a Scooby-Doo movie, and somewhere along the line, Shaggy gets hypnotized to either take away all his fear or have a shit ton of courage so he won't be scared all the time.
Right.
And what it makes him do is get really cocky, and somewhere at like a biker bar, he gets in a fight with the entire biker gang, and he takes them out really stylishly, and he never gets hit once.
Okay. Yeah, I can see why that's called Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
But then someone just took that whole scene and added some really weird effects to the frames, so it looks like Ultra Instinct.
Mm.
And then I think they added some anime music too.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, they put in the actual Goku versus Jiren music.
So yeah, that is Ultra Instinct Shaggy. How do you like it?
How do
just eh.
Yes.
Nah, I mean, Lord.
No, I'm not.
The one thing about Ultra Instinct right now is like they've been saying that
actually.
Ultra Instinct is not in fact a transformation. but a state of being, apparently. So, can't really count as a transformation. Shaggy, serious, it's still things. What?
Huh?
Nothing is. That is to say, nothingness doesn't mean that there's nothing, but it means the state of nothingness exists. That is indeed nothing. Nothingness. A quote from my new favorite anime. Okay. Well, whatever your new favorite anime is, it ripped off May, so take that.
Random knows about the John Cena Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah. He stopped
Wait.
Boulder.
I'm sorry. What?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that I don't care anymore.
Of course, obvious jokes are obvious, but okay, that's why it's iconic. Damn it, actions! Watch cartoons. Shooting Stars is a great anime.
Do I hit you with a shoe now?
I was just kind of waiting. I was like, John really likes Shooting Stars. Waiting for the song to come. Oh, there it is. Well,
Yeah,
that is a hot jalapeno.
Random, that is a great question. I don't know why you feel that way, but it's a good feeling to have, I would think.
What?
Random has this weird feeling that Ultra Instinct is supposed to rival SS4.
I think the whole dynamic is, if you look like at Seth the Programmer's channel and a lot of other people's channels, they've already like said that Super Saiyan 4 is trash compared to like Super Saiyan God in of itself. And since Ultra Instinct is apparently supposed to be way better than all other forms, or at least the state of being that Goku's in. Because here's the thing about Ultra Instinct that I think that I want them to say about it. Ultra Instinct is actually really weak. Since it's a state of being, it's just dodge hacks. You can dodge anything that comes at you, however you still have the same strength that you have in your base form.
That sounds right.
So think you could dodge anything, but you still have the strength of yourself.
I
So
would
you
take
still
that.
can't beat Goku because you
Oh,
have no
man.
means of actually beating him with your strength. However, no matter what Goku throws at you, you will always dodge it.
Oh man, look at that moon that's falling from the sky. Ultra Instinct dodges the moon.
Dodges the moon. Yeah, that's how Ultra Instinct is supposed to work. Your body moves to the point where nothing can hit you. So it's like, okay. But something tells me, no, Goku's apparently stronger in that form, even though it's not an actual transformation. So, I don't know.
I will have to say though, it is kind of boss as hell that he tanked his own spirit bomb.
He tanks his own spirit. Well, yeah. It says he tanks his own spirit bomb. It says some of the spirit bomb nearly killed him, but his body said, no, I don't want to die. Whatever it is, it was still pretty awesome.
Yeah.
When it happened. Yeah. Let's see here. Kiko's adorable.
Who?
Akko.
Akko.
Oh, I heard Kiko. I was
Sorry.
like, who's Kiko?
I don't know anyone named Kiko. Do you?
I know someone named Chica, but she's not adorable. Unless we're talking about the dog, then yes.
Dan versus the world win.
Dan versus the world. I think Dan would win.
Dan would win easily, no diff. He nearly won already. Do you know the beginning of season 3? Okay, for those of you who don't remember my reactions to Dan versus the season 3, I remember me saying that this is the best way to start off your last season of any show ever. Dan was in a military base about to launch all the nukes on a family of squirrels because the family of squirrels ticked him off. He was about to cause Armageddon because a family of squirrels ticked him off, and he went to court. He went to court, and they didn't throw him in jail or anything because if they did, they didn't want people to know that the military defenses were just destroyed by one guy. And I found that to be the best. So yeah, Dan versus the world, Dan would win. If a family of squirrels brought him to the level of being able to just go nuclear on them, Dan would win.
So apparently we finally got a younger Reinhardt.
What?
Yeah, Overwatch's latest cinematic is a young Reinhardt.
Oh, well, I need to react to that.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't really think that they would come out with another cinematic yet.
We also have another healer. Yeah.
Is it a guy?
No.
Why? Come on!
Okay.
Lucio needs a partner, dang it.
Think Zenyatta, except not robot and human female, and works for Talon.
So it's a female robot,
No, human.
human robot. I'm sorry. Okay.
A human robot.
A human robot.
You mean cyborg?
No, a
Android.
human robot.
No, an android.
Her name is Moira, I believe.
What?
Isn't Super Saiyan Blue supposed to be stronger than Super Saiyan? Like, what's the point of having the new awesome form? And
Oh, hey, you're caught up with chat.
Oh no, I'm accidentally at the bottom.
Oh.
But about the Super Saiyan thing, awesome. Yet everyone can go around against fully powered God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's actually kind of bullshit.
Here's the thing about Dragon Ball Super and Goku in general. Everyone's always going to bring up the matter of Goku was holding back. And I believe that. Goku holds back an ish ton. Like, too many times. To the point where he gets grazed by a bullet. And to the point where he gets hit in the back with a laser beam. Where his ki should have just, like, blocked that stuff out instantaneously. While in his blue form, by the way. I'm not going off the stupid retcon that they did in Dragon Ball Super where he put it back in his base form. Even then, he still would have sensed that. So, it doesn't help. So, as for like Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan in general, Goku is just a person you can put him in any scenario, have him lose or have him win, and say he was holding back, he was going all out, and everyone will accept it because he's Goku. What?
It's just that you're so.
Human robot, do you want to be universe? Yes.
Well, it's just that you're so into this.
Yes, when it comes to anime, I'm always so into it. When it comes to Warframe, you would be into it if people were like, Mirage is continental, which makes it so every other Warframe is continental. There you go.
Don't bring that up.
Then you'd be like, what? That's not actually. He's thinking about the Sentinels that are about the size of like cities. I think they're talking about the cities. Like you're getting to this too if it's in your topic, man.
This is true. He is Warframe as hell.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like I have a phone case for it or anything.
God. How did Fallout 5 happen? Well, a family of squirrels pissed off a guy in a jerk shirt and a nuclear and nuked the world. Yes, I would love that.
Wait. Android 13's real name is Lapis Lazuli.
No, that isn't correct.
No.
It's 17 and 18 who are Lapis and Lazuli, respectively.
Yeah. Naruto is Naruto. Natsu is Natsu. Goku is Goku. Okay, what are we getting here?
I don't know.
It's the yes, Warframe is a video game.
Big video game.
Big, huge video game.
A lot of stuff.
Lots of shit.
It's the One Piece of the video game world.
It's free.
What movie have you guys seen that you really like? Thor Ragnarok.
I'm gonna go with Homecoming.
Loading.
That spy is a spy. And Swords McGee is Swords McGee, apparently.
No, Goat, I think you're a spy.
I'm no spy, I'm a goat. Actually, I'm two goats.
That goat,
With a trench coat.
those goats are a spy. You better run, boy.
Oh God.
Bah.
Oh Jesus.
You're messing with the wrong mammal.
Am I?
Yep.
One Piece needs to end.
Actually,
I fucking agree.
Captain Falker Racer says, spoilers, Jiren wins the Tournament of Power and restores all the universes. You don't know how much I would want that to happen. You really do not know.
I also agree with you that,
Like,
Teen Titans
like-
Go needs to end, yeah.
yeah.
Book lover, I don't know why I just said box lover. Teen Titans Go most certainly needs to end.
Like, if Goku loses, I would flip my lid and say, my lord, they did it. For once, they didn't give the main character. Why can't Goku be like Deku? His loss doesn't automatically make him a shit character. It actually makes him a better character, like the whole Todoroki versus Deku thing. If Deku won, would that entire battle be just as meaningful as it was? Let me answer that for you. It would, because then Todoroki would not have fought Bakugo, and Bakugo would have been disappointed that Todoroki didn't use all of his power, thus making it so Deku won by being a better hero than most other heroes. Todoroki won by actually being able to think for once for himself, and thanks to Deku, he actually managed to work up the courage to talk to his mom. And last and certainly not least, Deku would not have lost even though he won the tournament.
I believe you.
Yes.
I never watched it.
Yeah, and you never will.
Probably
One
not.
Piece needs to end. Yes, it does. Not because I think it needs to end because it's going on for too long. I think it needs to end because I think Oda doesn't understand the definition of mortality. So if he thinks he's immortal and thinks he can just make this thing go on forever because he believes he's immortal, that's bad. Then you're going to be like a certain other creator who left before his time, and God rest his soul. We would never know his actual vision of his show because of that. If he left, life sucks. Life will find a way to do something bad to him, and I don't like to think it like that, but I have to think like that.
And it could be in something so simple as a doctor's visit.
Yeah, that's it. That's why it's always good to have a good ending for your story outright. So if something does happen to you, someone can take up the mantle, like what's happening with Ruby, and just like continue on with it, even though strapped inside of a bookcase somewhere, right?
Yeah, he said that he had like a journal or something that had like the rough ideas of Ruby, but we don't know where it is.
So apparently Pyrrha was not supposed to die.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that was amongst one of the original storylines,
Yeah.
but Monty was like,
Maybe killing her would be better. I'm gonna go John on this one. Kill her.
kill her. She's just gone next episode. Just
Yep.
nowhere to be seen.
Not Alexander. I'm not much further behind where he's at, but I still have a little ways to go to catch up.
Yeah.
So if you haven't even begun season 2, wow.
Season 2 of what?
My
Not
Hero
gonna be
Academia.
me.
Oh.
The best anime.
What about the pink guy that turns people into chocolate from Dragon Ball? What's your opinions on the Boo?
Love him. He's adorable.
He exists.
He exists. I like Majin Buu because he was an idiot, and I kind of attract to idiot characters like that, especially if you're a villain. He's so innocent, yet he kills people instantly. Then there was Super Buu. He was generic, but he was there. Then you have Kid Buu, who is even more generic than Super Buu, because he's literally just a hulking rage monstrosity who does nothing but hurt things and scream a lot. So, there's that.
He's like Caliborn.
Yeah. Except Caliborn actually has, ambitions and an actual plan and actually succeeded.
Yeah. So I have a question. By breaking his own clock,
So,
did he gain permanent immortality by doing that?
technically,
Damn.
he technically gained permanent immortality, and that's why it was the only way to kill him was in a certain way with his, heritage ability thing, what he became.
Was to defeat Lord English, or
Oh, hey.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I know Rose Lips. I've seen that. I know her.
Yeah.
Or him. I forget.
No, it's just she.
She. Cool. I was right the first time.
but it's like so. If Caliborn smashing the clock gave him permanent immortality, meaning he doesn't have to deal with the just or heroic death bullshit, so how is the only way to kill him? Like, what is it?
Cue balls.
Oh, right. Anything cue ball shaped.
Yeah.
Like
ball
Caliborn,
weapon.
his sister's gun.
Spades is gone.
Yeah.
Space.
Yep.
Spades. Like,
And damn you.
I just like the name.
What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song from Cuphead?
I don't know.
I don't know the names of the songs, but I gotta go with the boss battle theme against the bitch in the castle.
Yeah. Candy bitch.
Yeah.
That was a fun fight.
I think we lost connection.
What are you talking about?
Rolos obtained.
We didn't lose connection.
You sure?
We're still alive.
Okay, for some reason it cut off my connection to the whole entire stream. But now it's back.
Is it?
Yeah, it's back.
Oh, alright. Well, that's
Yeah, bring the thing back up.
Okay, cool. Who the hell is Sienna?
Remember what happened during episode 2 of this season of RWBY? The chick that Adam stabbed?
Oh, that's her name?
Sienna Khan.
Caliborn's
The Khan of Khans.
Everyone seemed really pissed about the second chapter of RWBY. That would happen to Sienna.
I mean,
Hey, I'm the one who said that. How dare
Call
you
that
get
kitty.
that sword, Mickey? I guess he's back again. Fit.
Call that kitty.
Dragon Ball is known for its transformations. Yeah, that's when transformations were, good. Like, here's the thing. In Dragon Ball, you got Kaioken, which is basically just Red Goku. And then in Dragon Ball Super, you have Super Saiyan God, which is basically just Red Goku. And you have Dragon Ball Z, you have Super Saiyan, then you have Dragon Ball Super, Super Saiyan Blue, which is just Super Saiyan with a blue to it. And then you have Super Saiyan 2. It's subtle, but you have slightly bigger hair and lightning. Okay, that little aesthetic right there already makes it way more badass. Then you have Super Saiyan 3, while dumb in many cases, you got long freaking hair and no eyebrows.
And a massive power
for
boost.
never.
Massive power boost with huge stamina drain. Then you have Super Saiyan Grade 2, or is
Gray?
that Grade 2?
Oh.
It's when they become buff and slow. Or Ascended Super Saiyan, whatever names are. You just had the transformations and they meant something in a way that they kind of like, okay, Super Saiyan 2 is like better than 3 because it has less stamina drain and you have lightning and also you just have a better power output. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, apparently in the manga, if you turn Super Saiyan Blue and then turn back into your base, you apparently have 1/10 of your power. But in the show, it doesn't matter. You just turn it off and on whenever you feel like it and have no negative connotations, which ticks me off. Then you have Super Saiyan God, which is apparently faster than Super Saiyan Blue, but not as powerful as Super Saiyan Blue. So why even have Super Saiyan Blue if the speed advantage is always the better outcome than a power advantage? Whatever.
I'm gonna say something about random here. There was a Homestuck reference, or no, I'm sorry, an Undertale reference in Homestuck.
You okay?
I believe it was during Collide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was during Collide against
You okay?
Lord English.
You okay, Josh?
Bro, up a good point about that. Now I'm really confused.
Did play in Lord English.
Oh god. Are you okay? I mean, let's try to stop talking about Dragon Ball related matters.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
At first, I was really disappointed. Then, like, D1 said, "Well, why doesn't kill her better than just putting her in jail?" What do you mean?
About Sienna Khan,
Sienna?
whenever Adam stabbed her.
Oh.
It's probably during your reaction.
Kill her.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying, random. I can see it.
Next question. So listen to you guys talk. Well, that's mostly what most people should do when it comes to the streams. Listen to us talk.
I mean, we literally just get into conversations thanks to you guys, so thanks.
Homestuck meets Undertale? Yeah, that's a polite thing. Okay, question. Have you guys seen the stuff on... No. We don't know who that is.
I can't even pronounce that.
That is H in your jutsu.
Oh. No. I don't think I have.
Kyorin Jutsu? I think that's right.
No, H in your jutsu. H your injutsu. I think that's how I'm reading it. Like, just get rid of the H and it's just your injutsu.
We're talking about the chick from episode 2?
Yeah, the one that Adam
Oh,
stabbed.
okay. I'm thinking like
Yeah.
a pass. Better to. When he stabbed her, I thought that was the best thing they could do because 1, we didn't know anything about her, so where's a really emotional payoff. 2, it showed how much of a badass the stabber was, and 3, and surely 3. Yeah, throw her in jail. She's just gonna come back and probably take over again. Kill the ruler and then take control. That's how you do it.
Yeah, usurp the throne.
Yeah, you don't keep him alive like Star Wars: Swords of Evil. That's their mistake. Don't kill the guy. So if you do get overthrown by the populace, at least they don't have their original ruler back. You did damage.
I'm gonna quote Game of Thrones here. It's like if you play the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. Sienna died. Adam won. Adam is now on the throne of the White Fang.
Yeah, and Adam, it just further show this dude has a great track record of being one of the best villains.
Yeah.
Like Salem is just there for intimidation and talking. But right now, currently villain feats, she hasn't done much, has she?
She has a mind jellyfish.
She has a mind jellyfish. However, Adam cut off Yang's arm, stabbed the crap out of Blake 3 times, but betrayed and is leading a large group of individuals to an ideal that he believes is right, and then killed a leader. Best villain so far.
Agreed.
Feet wise.
Yeah. But yay, Cinder can talk again.
But yeah, because the only person rivaling is Cinder, because Cinder killed Pyrrha, who also inadvertently, with the help of Mercury and Emerald, killed Penny. So it's like they already have their villain status also.
I like how they're still talking Dragon Ball and we're just going on Ruby now.
Really?
Yeah, also,
What are they talking about?
Something about Frieza.
Can we
So-
just talk about how weird it is to hear Cinder talk again?
Yeah, as soon as
Yeah.
I heard Cinder talking, I'm like, oh, look, you recovered. But I was like, oh man, but you do have little raspiness on your voice.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I agreed with Watts on that. I was like, oh, you recovered.
and I'm just sitting here like, is that really what your voice sounded like?
I think about it, Frisk and Char are very similar to Calliope and Caliborn.
I could see it.
It is true, but here's the thing: if you go off the people saying that Char is actually an innocent snowflake, then no, they aren't.
What are you talking about? She is an innocent snowflake.
Shut the fuck up.
You see what I mean? There will be always the people who's like, Char did nothing wrong. # Char did nothing wrong, but you still have people be like, Char is the villain. They kind of establish that, and my cognition believes what my cognition says. So.
What? No, that's
Do you need to change
your
your cognition?
opinion is wrong because
Apparently.
there is a fact.
Apparently, I need to change my cognition because. So.
Cinder can talk again. Yay. No.
What are you talking? I love Cinder as a character.
Oh yeah, she's a great villain. I prefer her Volume 3 costume, or I guess Volume 2 costume, whenever she had the
Oh
longer hair.
no! Highland, you don't have to repeat yourself. I remember reading it. I'm sorry, I didn't actually have a visual or verbal cue that I already read your comment. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Don't condescend to collab. It's actually
That wasn't that's a condescending clap.
okay.
I was providing examples.
All right.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah, I hope you get it. I'm kind of happy with this.
Good luck.
I'm with Random. Cinder not talking made me sad.
It kind of did. I know she killed my favorite character and, constantly got wrecked. Got her shit wrecked by Ruby by some unknown method that I can't wait to actually be.
She destroyed the one
explained.
fandom ship that I actually agreed with.
So it's like, But, she's still a great villain, so I want to see her talk like a great villain.
Yeah.
Goku loses? Actually, he did lose, several times.
Yeah.
Remember the Cell Saga?
Well, he kind of didn't lose there.
Okay, he lost several times.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not like dead lost, but goddamn, he couldn't beat him.
He lost a hit. And y'all remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
No,
got
'cause I
killed
didn't
by
watch.
Hit. He got killed by Hit, and if it wasn't for Hit not taking his body and burying it, and it wasn't for that random ki blast that he shot up in the air, Goku lost.
Also, he got shot.
Yeah, he got
With-
shot.
with-
In my
with a
book, that's a
laser beam.
loss.
With a laser beam.
Yeah, kind of lost there.
Well, that was a bullet.
No.
Well,
He got shot in the back with a laser beam during the Frieza time of Resurrection F.
Oh.
And he got shot by a bullet before the Tournament of Power started by fighting a few thugs.
Okay.
Yep.
A god.
Fighting street level.
Fighting street level, grazed by a bullet. That should never actually happen. I don't care what people say about perfect key control.
Yes,
Holding
Bookler, I
back.
agree with you. The theme for this new season, Ruby, is great.
Yeah.
The animation is top as fuck.
As it always will be.
Yep.
I can't wait until the final season where everything's just like live action good.
Live action, but good.
Yeah. It's like 3D models that look actually like real people, and yet all of it is actually framed and moved
So
in
it-
from a movie.
Hyperrealism.
Yeah, hyperrealism. Because they're just upping their ante every single volume. So by the time it reaches the final volume, it's gonna be like that. Then we'll have liquor grain grumps.
I don't think Salem can actually become a giant. That's just intro stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's exactly what I said after I saw the intro. I'm like, okay, as much as I like intro things, I don't really think Salem can actually grow. It's very hard when you look at intros and try to depict what's part of the intro to make it look cinematic, or is actually part of it. So you can't. Really,
That's purely cinematic. It's symbolism.
yeah.
She's this tough ass being that they're gonna have to fight eventually. So why not make her big?
Yeah, the best thing about, like intros is by using symbolism and using like stuff like that. The Ruby team is small right now, but together they're big. And Salem right now is this huge fucking entity that we don't even know what their powers are, and she's already like supposed to be god tier. So
Well, everyone's making theories that she's the Winter Maiden.
I can see it. I don't want to see it, but I can see it.
reasoning, go.
Because of the whole fucking Maiden short thing that they did a while ago, she looks a lot like the Winter Maiden, like the first one, and that's it. And that's why everyone's like, she's the Winter Maiden. I personally think that there's a chance, but I don't think so. I think she's just some corrupted soul.
A quick question: did the short with the Winter Maiden thing, was that supposed to be a homage or just a random coincidence that it kind of?
I think it was completely coincidental.
I wasn't done.
That's alright. I still think it's completely coincidental no matter what.
Okay. The three guys in the Harry Potter thing. The one who got the wand, the one who got the fucking
Oh, the
cloak.
three brothers, yeah.
the one who got the cloak, and the other one who got.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
Still, the Deathly Hallows.
Yeah. Because as soon as I saw the short, and I was like, man, this strangely reminds me of that short. How they all did their own particular thing, and then certain people went down separate paths, and apparently only one or a few of them actually did something correct with what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I was trying to say, was it coincidental or was it like a homage to that? Because in a way, Ruby is basically like Harry Potter, but with gun swords and stuff.
It's just Harry Potter with guns.
Gun swords. The magic is the dust. And you got
Someone make that a quote.
Ruby is just Harry Potter with gun swords.
Fuzzy McGee, 2017.
I thought it was Fluffy McGee.
Either way, fuzzy, fluffy.
Like me. Low self-esteem. I have plenty of low self-esteem as much as you do. Highland. Whenever I'm alone, I look in the mirror and say, why am I alive? But then I go and play video games and I realize I live for video games.
Pretty much.
I really hope that Ruby won't be a maiden just because with the eye power she...
Yeah, she'd end up becoming a Mary Sue.
Yeah, no, because, like, she has an eye power. That alone apparently allows her to freeze Grimm, but not freeze... I don't... What happened with them?
I think he just stuck in time, I think. I don't know. Because there's, like, many ways that we can interpret it. It could be like what Flash does to certain opponents and take away their speed to the point where they're just... Like, yeah, he takes away their speed, and they're just in a perpetual motion of being in one stanza. It takes them 100 years to blink their eye.
Damn.
It takes them 100 years to blink, so they're basically like statues. I don't think Ruby does that, obviously, but it's like something like that. They're suspended in, like, reanimated time, and not actually frozen.
Ruby versus Ryoko.
Who is Ryoko?
Ryoko, not you mean Ryoko Matoi from Kill la Kill?
If it's that,
If it's
Ryoko,
that Ryoko destroys Ruby. I'm sorry, Ruby.
yeah, like
Like-
I can't vote in this because I haven't seen Kill la Kill. Hang me.
It's fine, but if we're talking Ryoko Matoi, yeah, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a short summary. Ruby is strong with her scythe and very combat skilled and has her semblance being like very speed heavy. However, Ryoko, you can't really kill her because she has life fiber energy, and her mom took her heart out and she just kind of let it sink back in, and then still alive. She can turn into a Super Saiyan, and
What?
and her scissor blade can just destroy. Sorry.
you can just cut.
yeah.
So you threw me off at Super Saiyan.
Yeah, she does that.
Yeah.
What?
At the end of the series, she basically just becomes a Super Saiyan and takes out a moon level threat, I guess, or
think.
at least planetary, at least moon level, at max planetary.
Johnny Test versus Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron, because Johnny Test is actually just a test subject who has no actual intelligence, while Jimmy Neutron actually has intelligence and actually saved the world on multiple occasions through multiple different means without actually using other people's work.
Johnny Test still has his superpowers.
We're talking base to base here, Josh. He doesn't actually have the superpowers. If we're talking like no outside help, he can't have his superpowers because the only way he can get his superpowers is through his sisters. Jimmy Neutron, he can just do it.
Robno, I think that might have just been the guy's semblance, but it also very much could have been goofy physics.
What?
I don't remember the,
Volume 5,
the
episode
guy
1.
that
The
Yang
guy-
punched.
Yank. I think it's just goofy physics. If it's one thing that Ruby knows what to do, it's just know when to have some funny moments and know how to have some actual serious moments. That was just a moment you knew he was going to get punched. You knew she was going to punch the crap out of him. And when he did, you did not expect the physics breaking. That just was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Because it's the fact he didn't question it. It's the fact, I'm pretty sure Yang would have been like, wow, that never happened before. Then if they acknowledge it, then I'll be like, okay, it's probably like a semblance of what he does. But no, since they just rolled on with their lives, it just was a joke. So, no, just Goofy, Jimmy Neutron versus Skeet. Who's Skeet?
I don't know.
I forget who Skeet was.
No idea.
Let me, yeah. Cool look here.
Super Saiyajin clothes. Always remember that.
Skeet.
Who sucks at hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, she does.
So there's that. Yeah, she's very bad at hand-to-hand combat. Without her scythe, she's basically,
She's useless.
yeah. No offense to her, I love her, but
She's a cinnamon
weaknesses are weaknesses.
I think Skeet is somebody from
In
Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, first of all, Jimmy Neutron, but why?
Adam Torres versus Maiden Powered Cinder.
Maiden
Cinder.
Power Cinder.
Are you fucking stupid?
Adam is a guy with a sword with actual good, competent sword skills. Cinder has powers.
Not to mention, Cinder just already took down a maiden, so she's already maiden level.
Yeah, even though they're gonna say, well, she had help with Mercury and Emerald,
yeah,
but they kind of did. Think about it this way: Mercury and Emerald did like 5 to 10% of the work. She did the other 90.
She also destroyed Ozpin's body.
Yeah, she beat Ozpin. There you go.
just killed him.
Yeah, beat him. Confirmed
Sodium
kill.
chloride.
I do like Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
I don't know how
Ruby
that was
might-
obvious.
Ruby might learn hand-to-hand combat in this season. Do you guys believe that?
Wait, what?
yeah, I think she might get better this season.
Wait, who?
Ruby getting better at hand-to-hand combat.
There's some
No.
things in episode 3 that you need to watch.
Hmm.
No, they aren't getting any better in hand to hand. Definitely not. Nope.
I just realized. I wonder how long Volume 5 will last. 13 episodes? How many episodes were last season?
They're about like 13 to
Yeah.
15-ish.
If we're talking like anime standards, then probably 13, possibly 14.
I have not seen Young Sheldon.
Is that just a joke?
What, Young Sheldon?
Yeah.
What
No,
if,
that's a show.
what if
I know
Adam,
it's a show, but is it a joke?
Hey, what if Adam uses his semblance to absorb her fire? Then what?
What is
Then it's actually a fight. I gotta say that.
What is Adam's semblance? I actually don't know.
Adam's semblance is apparently to absorb fire. Or absorb things. Maybe.
I don't remember
Pain style.
Have you seen Young Sheldon?
Nope.
Hope these 13 to 14 episodes would be phenomenal.
Why would they not be? That's my question.
Something about London Celestia being queens or something. What? Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
It's supposed to be queens or something.
Hey, we already established, like, even Hasbro established this. They say they can't be queens because in their world, queens are evil. So it's like that.
Yeah.
That's why they keep them princesses.
Look at Crystal.
Don't complain to the actual show. Complain to the people making the show because that's their decision. Because-
Okay, Book Lover. It's been confirmed by Rooster Teeth that we have seen a semblance. We just don't know it, and a lot of people are saying it's having polarity the same as Pyrrha.
Having polarity the same as Pyrrha?
Yeah, that's what that's what a lot of people are saying now. Because we've never really seen John do anything, so the only thing that we can think of is he has the same semblance as somebody else. And everyone's like, it's gotta be Pyrrha because that'd be kind of cool.
And really deep. And
Yes.
oh my lord, the universe is so weird.
Because you know what they say, polarities attract each other.
Oh my god, I hate it.
There's some things in Volume 3 I want to say, or in Volume 5 I want to say, but I can't say because y'all haven't watched the episodes yet.
Well, yeah.
What?
So stop thinking about it.
Even Cadence never got promoted to queen.
Maybe you should not have
Or
first.
Prince.
I don't.
Or- well, yeah. Again, that's the higher power that is Hasbro. You have the gods of verses, but then you have the actual creators of the actual verse, who are the gods of that verse. Then you have their gods, whatever they believe in. Then you got their gods, whatever that actually goes beyond the flying spaghetti monster. You know.
Yeah.
Persona 3, shoot yourself in the head to summon your shadow. Persona 4, crush a card to summon your shadow. Persona 5, rip off your mask to summon your shadow. Persona Otaku, call out the name because doing all the other stuff is pretty pointless.
Persona 6, dance to summon your shadow.
Probably. That'd be fun.
Maybe.
Interpretive dance.
It's like, and then the main character's persona is MC Hammer. And his final final form is MC Hammer with even baggier pants.
Oh God, no.
I want John to kill Cinder.
Eh.
Wait, what?
The latest.
I don't want John to kill Cinder. Why?
I
It
want
would be so poetic, and I love it.
It would be a just death.
A true just death. Any death from her would be a just death in actuality terms. But John clearly has an arc to go through, and I want it to end with him at least besting Cinder. You don't have to straight out kill her, but besting her is at least something I want John to do.
Yeah.
All fights are to the death, John. Yeah, John. All fights are to the death.
Not all fights.
All fights are to the death.
Not all fights.
Have you seen almost all fight scenes in Ruby?
Especially the ones in the tournament arc.
Tournament arc!
Tournament arc.
I
Flying
love
Spaghetti Monster? Yes.
No.
Favorite animal though?
Bubblegum
Spider.
Adventure Time, the Princess of Sonic.
Lions. Lions are dope.
The only person that you can actually you've never seen John do anything. Well, damn, nice friends you have, Mr. Universe. Not talking about me.
Well, I mean, it's true. I've never seen you do anything except for animate really well
Yay.
and write really good stories.
You kill off a lot of those characters.
Yes.
You do that exceptionally well.
They read my Persona Otaku story, and I told them that someone else besides the obvious person I told them that was gonna die is also gonna die. And I'm gonna have it be satisfying to not tell them who it's going to be. It's someone in the group right now. For those who are actually reading it on DeviantArt, it's gonna be great.
Well, then, if it's already in the group by their standards, then there's like one person that could be.
You have to wait. So I was like, yeah.
You like just gave away the death.
What? No, I didn't. They're not in the group yet.
Oh.
I thought you said that it was somebody in the group.
Like already.
No, like for you guys, in the group of people that we have already pre-established.
Okay, got
Just like how it's the one guy I already told you about that we already know because I already told you.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
someone else
he's
in that
dead.
group.
Like, he's out the door.
There's someone else in that group. So there you go. I like killing people, especially when it's meaningful. So okay.
I don't think they're gonna bring back Penny.
No.
If they are going to bring that Penny, it's going to be either, you know, a robot who has none of her memories or another version, aka it looks nothing like Penny, acts nothing like Penny, but it's just like another unit of the same like brand. I mean, you made the robot for a reason. It would make no sense to at least try attempt another.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be okay with another Penny.
Me neither.
Why?
It's just
Hurts.
Tyler's a lion, Goat is a spider, John is a Cena.
Oh my gosh, doing Alexander, I like killing people. Okay, boys, we got him to admit it. I'm pretty sure I've said this multiple times in many of my reactions. I'm pretty sure I said it at least 8 times.
How many people have you stabbed?
A lot.
How many people have you strangled?
2.
Oh.
Strangling's not fun.
Mutilated?
Yeah.
Haven't really counted that one.
Just like Roman and Pyrrha are dead, Penny is dead. Yeah, Penny is dead.
Like straight up dead.
Yes.
Dead as dicks.
What?
I clearly am the only one who watches Achievement Hunter here.
Dead as dicks.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that's a Jeffism. Maybe it's a Jeremy. I don't know.
But dicks aren't dead. Are you going for alliteration there? Cause
Yes.
Alright. Whatever.
John,
Wait.
Rose is asking what your favorite animal is.
My favorite animal?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Favorite animal?
Favorite animal.
Cats.
So we got Lion being
a big cat.
yeah, Swords McGee over there.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I did.
I will
sorry,
forever
I didn't see
hate
your
you.
question. Yeah, I like cats. I have a cat back at home, and she acts nothing like the cats you see either in media or in general. She acts like a dog, which is hilarious to me.
So do you like dogs?
No, the cat that I like cats. Dogs are too hard to manage. My cat still acts like a cat, as in it goes to the litter box and like does her thing. Is way easier to take care of because it actually does not have that big of an appetite, and it cares about me.
Well, every cat I've ever met hates me.
And plus, when I have a dog, none of them try to rip my eye out. So, there you go. You picked up a Death Note. Who would you like to kill with the Death Note? No one, because I'm not light. I don't kill people.
Wait.
I know that contradicts my other statement, but I don't like killing alive people.
You like killing fictional people.
Yeah, killing fictional people, that's fine. There's no consequence to that.
Yeah, honestly, Highland, it's not weird. Just don't think too much into it. It's not Destiny. Just making sure you know. Don't think about it. I actually want the part.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Objection?
I'm not dead. Inside.
Yeah, a cat that acts like a dog. When I'm in college right now, I barely see my cat. But there was a time I went back home, and the first thing that my cat did, as soon as I walked through the door, is jump and dig her claws into my chest.
Ow.
And just sit there, just like, I missed you. I missed you so much.
Are you in pain? Because this pain is my love.
This pain is my love. I hurt you because I love you, master. Now, feed me, human.
Captain Falcon Racer. What would we do if we woke up as females, guys?
If I woke up as a female, the first thing I would do is not the obvious thing and go up and look at my boobs. I would go out and jump off a balcony and see if women do land on their feet.
I don't think that applies to human females.
What? It doesn't?
No.
They said that pussy can jump down.
They're
and then-
referring to cats.
Oh. Well then, I won't do that because I would probably die.
Josh, what about you?
I'd be like, neat. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'm gonna pretend this doesn't happen.
Then if you woke up again and you were still female?
Then I'd be like, well, I guess I need to go buy tampons or something.
Yeah,
It's like, is that what girls do?
the first thing I would probably do is find another girl and say, how do I deal with this? I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm having these urges to eat ice cream, but I don't believe I like ice cream. As a woman, I should find that offensive, but that was. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm usually not. I try to censor myself as much as possible because I do not want to like offend anyone on any circumstance. But it was like, for some reason, I just wanted to say that. So I'm sorry for anyone who was offended.
I think I would probably wake up and feel like, what the fuck just happened?
I'm sorry.
Shit, I need to go buy an entirely new wardrobe. Something that fits properly and isn't way too fucking huge.
Oh, look, you're hilarious.
Boo!
Wait,
Ruby
what?
is very similar to My Hero Academia.
How? Explain.
Like, if we're talking lore-wise, you got hunters and huntresses going out to save people, but they're not considered heroes. They're just considered what they are, hunters and huntresses. My Hero Academia is all about heroes and they fight for profit. I don't know many hunters and huntresses that fight for profit and fame.
You
Well,
know,
I
now that I
mean-
think about it, the heroes in My Hero Academia are basically mercenaries.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then you
but-
have the hero killer Stain being like, you guys suck!
well,
His
I
stain
mean,
is awesome.
The hunters and huntresses, they are, like, it is a job that they get paid for.
Well, I meant in the sense that they do it solely because they need more recognition to go up above others, and that's their thing. All Might is #1 hero because he saves the most people, does the most things, is basically the best hero, and he's strictly the best hero because he actually acts like a true hero. Then you have the second guy who is just the hugest douchebag, who's just the biggest douchebag, who only wants to be the greatest hero because he wants to one up the #1 hero, and then that's just like a baseline for a lot of other heroes. Then when you get Hero Killer Stain speaking truth about you heroes not actually being heroes, and he only wants to fight All Might because he's a true hero. it just brings up that dynamic. As for the hunters, you don't have a hierarchy like that. You don't see Weiss saying, man, I hope I'm the #1 huntress one day. I hope to one day beat as many Grimm to be considered the top dog on this world.
The top
The
Zwei.
top dog.
The
top Zwei.
That's why.
Almost Zwei.
Yeah, he's fucking
Pisses me off that they don't pronounce it right, but you know.
Is the W pronounced like a V?
Yes.
Okay, so I have been doing
It is
that right.
literally the number 2. It's just Zwei.
Bagels.
Right. Bagels.
Bagels.
2 bagels.
Sorry. Again, Rosa, sorry. What would happen if Saitama was in My Hero Academia?
No.
Saitama would one-shot everyone, not care about anything, and probably basically be exactly who he is now in his world because his world is almost exactly the same as theirs. You have heroes, and you have them do things toward in like a little hierarchy, and you still have villains that aren't as powerful as him.
Okay, I have a question. Saitama and All Might fist bump.
The world explodes. Why?
Yeah,
I'm just
like,
curious as to what would happen.
that's like dividing by 0.
Yeah,
Just don't.
because there's a comic. You ever heard about Squirrel Girl?
I've heard about her, yeah.
Okay, well, Squirrel Girl is a parody character who beats anyone with squirrels.
Any bun?
Anyone with squirrels. We're talking Doctor Doom. We're talking Superman. We're talking anyone with squirrels.
Highland, I would immediately go for Link. I don't care.
Yeah. Then you have
I
Saitama.
would-
He's my
I
boy.
would go as the operator in Warframe.
Let's do something.
Oh, wait, no, I could also do Roy. Fuck!
Can't wait till Mercury and Emerald do something.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Mercury and Emerald need to do anything.
If you could play any character in a video game, who would it be? I don't know.
Also, Robno, I don't know what your question
Akira
was,
from-
so say it again.
Akira from Persona 5.
You would want to voice Akira?
Well, I mean, I can see I can see you playing as him.
Yeah. Sissy, Chloe from Rax Ladybug or Sissy from Code Lyoko? Who is the bigger bully? Chloe.
Chloe.
Chloe is the biggest.
Also,
Huge
Sissy,
bitch.
In case you don't know, Sissy, near like the middle of the series, actually becomes tolerable.
It's like Chloe is the reason a good majority of Akumanization by the main bad guy is even possible. The latest episode even showed that. It's like Hawkmoth is like Chloe was trying to be nice for once and had like a bear to try to make her be nice to people.
Oh boy.
And the first half of the episode is just the main bad guy trying to Akumanize someone by Chloe being a huge douchebag. But then she goes back to being nice and retracts her meanness. And you have Hawkmoth being like, "Where's that brutality I was looking for? What the hell? What's going on? Stop this! Stop! I'm not used to this. Oh Lord!"
So if y'all could freeze time for a day, what would you do?
A lot of things.
You only have 24 hours.
Best answer, Josh.
A lot of things that I'm not allowed to say.
I don't know.
But Sissy is actually a redeemable character. She had moments of at least when she is a douchebag, she doesn't try to outwardly go toward other random people. She has a finite group of people she likes to mess with. Chloe messes with everyone, and plus her status is way bigger than Sissy's.
If we all had a unique semblance in RWBY, what would it be?
Oh, you?
Be able to use aura as webs.
You?
I don't know. Semblances are hard.
All right, fine. Let's go with this. You have a unique quirk in My Hero Academia. What is it?
To be able to make every cell in my body needles.
Ow! Alright there, Mr. Edgelord.
Hey, I already explained this to you guys.
You have like billions of cells,
yeah.
and you would just become this massive thing of needles.
Because here's the thing, I have a character like that named Stanford. Stanford can turn all of his cells into needles. He can take them out, and since he's basically comprised of needles, he can actually make his entire body as light as a needle.
Wait, I thought he turned his cells into toothpicks.
Toothpicks, yeah, basically. I'm using that, but with needles. I'm not stealing my own character's idea.
What is your character?
Stanford. He can turn all of his cells into toothpicks, and I'm switching that up and saying I can just turn all my cells into needles because I don't want to copy him off, even though he's my character, so I can do whatever I want. But hey, I'm trying to be respectful to my own characters, who I'm going to probably kill later on. But who cares?
Who the fuck is Diamond Tiara?
Wait,
The
Diamond
MLP person.
Wait,
Oh,
okay.
Chloe or Diamond Tiara? Chloe, because unlike Diamond Tiara, she didn't get redeemed and isn't currently a bitch.
Yeah, Diamond Tiara got redeemed.
Yeah, Diamond Tiara got redeemed. I think during the episode where the Cutie Mark Crusaders got their Cutie Mark. Turns out all of her bullying stemmed from her mom being a huge bitch.
Oh. See,
That's
now
really how it goes, right?
I can accept that.
That's usually how it goes. Right now for Chloe, we had like a slight finite of a backstory for her. Apparently there was a diagram showing that she got a bear and then she like loved this bear. And then there's one segment where she's looking at a woman walking away with a briefcase and she's holding her bear kind of like to the street. And it's like, it's supposed to indicate that her mom left her. And it's supposed to be like, okay, so she became a spoiled brat because her dad did everything for her and her mom left. So she never really had a mother figure in her life. I'm like, that would be sad if I cared. Because right now, Chloe's making it very hard for me to like her. Alright? All Might versus Chariot. All Might.
Yeah, but
All Might.
Chariot doesn't have the fucking staff anymore, so...
Yeah, no, she doesn't have the Clive Solish. She's screwed.
If we're talking current...
Although she can turn her wand into a fucking lightsaber.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a spell.
And it's a pretty dope one.
Yeah, but All Might already has, like, you know, a lot of things that hit her from a... She does... All Might doesn't have a move from his position to knock her out.
He just goes,
Yeah. She may be really good with magic, but magic doesn't stop everything.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know you both play Skyrim.
If I met Chloe, what would I say to her? Stop being a bitch and then walk away. Literally, that's what I would do. I'm not gonna waste my time with her because she's not gonna listen.
If I were to, meet Chloe, I would say, I know I don't know you, but for some reason I really hate you.
And that's bad. And you just turn into Goat Man because you get a kumanai.
And it's just,
Bang! Bang! No, still righteousness. Alright. Consider, if there was an episode about Chloe and her sad childhood, would you think different of her? If it was done well? If it was done well, look, the only way I would care about her is if after the episode, she actually changed. If she stayed the same character she was after knowing her backstory, I wouldn't care. You don't still be a bitch when you have a horrible past. You're supposed to be nice to people because that's what fills the void.
so if you could go into the animated world, what would you go to? Cartoon or anime stuff?
It depends, because usually when people say stuff like that, it's like, you could go to Dragon Ball Verse, but just know you'll be a random civilian that's probably going to get blown up by Nappa.
Yeah.
Because going into an anime world or going to a cartoon world, you need to take into consideration that you won't get the same powers and abilities that like the characters have in those worlds. So I would pick like School Rumble, because I would like to go to a school with those characters in there.
Yeah.
I would actually have fun.
And it's not a dangerous world. It's just
weird.
It's
Just
just
slice of life.
Yeah.
It's
Any
really
slice of
funny.
life anime would be a nice thing to go into, but if we get like powers and abilities, like or at least subpar level, then I'd probably pick like I don't know, maybe Naruto, because they actually have pretty standard powers and abilities.
Kamigi versus Swords McGee.
We went over this. Well, I mean, we didn't really go over it, but
Yeah, we went over it again. People just ask the same questions over and over again, especially when it involves us fighting each other. Why?
Because, okay, John, have you not realized how violent our race is?
Very violent, but we're not like violent right now, are we?
No, I'm chill as fuck.
what is a kumanai?
Kumanize is basically evilization, turning into an evil person. It's
Oh.
what Hawkmoth does to people.
Ruby Rose versus Star?
What would you-
Ruby.
He probably just have nothing's different about him. He just has a goat mask.
And he bleats. He doesn't even speak English anymore. He just bleats.
No, I nothing's different about me. I don't even have a mask. I just have goat horns.
Just have goat horns. Just like I'm goat man.
I'm goat man.
I have the ability to stand
kick
at
really
a
hard.
90-degree angle and climb trees.
That
I should not be able to climb.
I can climb any surface, pretty much like a spider.
Except I'm good.
You can also
And-
stand on 90-degree cliffs.
And also, I headbutt really hard.
Ruby versus Star.
Ruby.
Star.
Star, I don't even know anything about Star, and I already know that she has some magical power shit.
She has a spell called Narwhal Blast. It's where she points her wand at you and shoots a bunch of narwhals with a stream of magic.
Narwhals?
Narwhals.
Narwhals,
No.
flying through the wall now.
Yeah,
What?
basically. And then she has your ultimate spell that she only holds out for like very, very like troubling times. It's called Spider with a Top Hat. This spell is so powerful.
Spider
If
with a
summoned,
top hat.
the spider will come out. The top hat will turn into a minigun, and then shoot. I forget, but it beat like a thing that was trying to transcend the portals of reality, and it's just one. When all other spells fail, spider with a top hat will prevail.
Alright. So which do you like more?
Cookies
Gravity
or
Falls or Star versus the Forces of Evil?
Well, currently Gravity Falls ended, so I have like a full basis of how that show is and where it was and where its direction was, its villains and its characters. Star vs. Evil right now is just trying to now get into its third season, and I don't know where some of the ambitions, the characters, the villains, the overarching story of where everything's supposed to end up is. So if you want me to say that in current terms, Gravity Falls, because, you know, the ending, and Star vs. Evil is second to that because I don't know where everything is yet. Star is still at like 50% of her actual strength. Man. Cookies or brownies? I prefer cookie brownies from Domino's, thank you.
I mean, those are pretty good.
Cookies.
I like both. I have a sweet tooth. I'm sorry.
What do you think about if Hawkmoth was not a problem in Rags Ladybug? Chloe would probably be responsible for multiple suicides. Probably. Yeah, you gotta give it up to Hawkmoth. He's saving people. Because the one thing that she did to, like, the one girl who ran into the bathroom because I forget what she did, but she ran into the bathroom to try to be, like, self-loathing. If it wasn't for Hawkmoth akumanizing her and having her have her, like, little pseudo-revenge, in a way. Yeah, definitely, I agree. She's just a horrible person. Just a horrible person. Daughter of the mayor. Never a good combination. Who do you think would win in a fight against Lee from the Walking Dead game or Rick Grimes from the TV show?
Who's that?
Rick Grimes versus Lee.
I don't
watch the show.
I don't watch the show.
Who's Rick?
He's from the TV show of The Walking Dead, while Lee is from the game.
Oh, wait, is that Carl's dad?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't watch the show.
Is that Carl's dad? If it's Carl's dad, then I'm gonna go with Carl's dad.
Yeah, I have to go with Carl's dad too. I don't know him very well, but Lee doesn't really have many other feats like human.
Clementine versus Rick Grimes.
Clementine, because Clementine actually has a lot more experience. Shockingly.
Clementine versus Ellie. I haven't played The Last of Us.
Clementine versus Ellie.
Are we going The Last of Us 1 or Last of Us 2? And it is Carl's dad.
Clementine from The Walking Dead
versus Ellie from The Last of Us.
You've actually got him thinking. Good job. Like, real talk. Good job, guys.
And also, which Clementine are we talking about?
We're talking, obviously, we have to go with her current state of Season 3.
Okay.
Season 3 Clementine was a badass.
Of course she was. She cut down a tree, perfectly timed it to stop and destroy a truck. And she did it because she wanted to ride it.
She wanted to jack that shit.
That's it. Like, the fuck. Alright. You continue answering. I actually need to think about this.
Okay, well, let's see. He likes Lee more than Rick. Who do you think the other miraculous holders are? I don't know.
I'm going to answer that question. I don't know, mostly because, we don't really have established characters. I could say Marinette's friend could possibly be a holder. I don't want it to be, but I think Chloe might be a holder. And other people might be able to hold a miraculous, but that's about it.
Oh, wait, we haven't seen... There hasn't been, like, a demo for The Last of Us 2?
Nope.
Oh, I thought
it's
there
still
was.
basically in, like, production.
Oh, well,
for all we know.
I didn't realize that. So, I'm gonna go with probably...
Tell me the setting. I need a setting of Chloe versus Clementine.
Zombie City.
You mean Ellie versus Clem?
Whatever.
Sure. Because without a good setting, I can't actually... tell me random.
Also, by the way, if it's Ellie versus Clem, Clem would win with his dual katanas.
Not that Clem.
Clem.
We're talking about the tiny orange, not a Warframe. I think that's a Warframe.
It's not a Warframe.
Damn it.
It's a defect clone. All you can say is
yeah.
and...
in my Telltale story, Clementine pretty much based around her entire life around Lee and Chloe being here. It's like, okay, if I really have to think about a scenario of, like, an abandoned warehouse, let's go with that, and they're just trying to scavenge for supplies at that warehouse, and they stumble across each other and they realize each of them are a threat because they're afraid each of them will kill the other, I'd have to go with...
I'm gonna vote Chloe. Or not Chloe, fuck. Clem. Sorry, I have my C's backwards.
Clementine is proficient in both stealth,
I'm gonna go with Clem.
shotguns,
Clem?
handguns.
Okay, here's a better one.
Nice.
Who would survive the apocalypse? The zombie apocalypse.
Clem.
Oh, Clem.
Okay.
Well, because biggest feat you can go off with Clementine being alone is that she survived on her own for a long time after which the events of season 2, and found her way around, learned how to be proficient with a shotgun and also a lot of other guns probably, and did that younger than what Ellie is. Way younger than what Ellie was. Ellie was sortly kidnapped and found her way and got her way out from a bunch of cannibals, and was able to take on a few humans on her own. Where humans are a lot better than zombies because they're like not one note. So,
Oh, shit. Well, I need to use the bathroom.
it's hard. It's hard.
Stop thinking so hard and just go with your gut.
Who would support zombie apocalypse? It's hard. They both would, and if the theories for like Last of Us 2 is anything, Ellie is already surviving without Joel. So,
Let's see here. Let's say they're walking through the woods, fully loaded, and they meet inside woods.
yeah, the stage of where they're gonna fight, like an abandoned warehouse. They're in an abandoned city. There are zombies present or no zombies present? You need to give me scenarios because each of those are very important to know when it comes to fighting two human.
Oh, which one of us would survive? Well, he would commit suicide straight up.
Yeah, I already said this before when someone said this. I would just not be on this planet. I already hate this planet enough, and without a zombie apocalypse, you think I want to be around when there is one? Hell no. People are too stupid during a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, no, nobody really knows how to keep a level head.
No. So if you want me, the least level-headed person in the world, get into a zombie apocalypse? No. Hugh would try to survive. I just feel sorry for you when I'm wherever I go.
I think I would survive. I'm fairly good at planning shit. By the way, they were asking which one of us would survive the zombie apocalypse.
Huh?
They were asking which one of us would survive the zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
Listen to my gut. Really listen to my gut. You're really gonna tell me that.
Between
Really have to.
between Clem and Ellie.
Wait. Now you got me confused.
They're telling him to listen to his gut about Clem and Ellie. They're asking all of us who would survive during the apocalypse.
Okay, cool. Probably, I don't know, because I don't know your situations, but I would go to Lockhart, where my family is, and they have entire sheds of guns and ammo. I would go there, and I would probably survive.
I would stop by my parents' place, get a sword, or grab my sword, go to Missouri, and meet with my squad. 'Cause that's what I'd do.
Okay.
Of course, that's also a 10-hour drive.
Yeah, it could be like a 2-hour flight.
Yeah. Of course, I also don't know how to fly a plane.
I do.
Would you be willing to fly me up there?
Depends if I can, get a plane that you can jump out of. By the way, parachuting, not that hard.
Didn't think so.
Just make sure you don't pull the wrong string.
I actually don't know which string is the correct string. I never actually shoot it.
I would tell you, but it's kind of hard to choke without a proper bag.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, proper color. I don't know, and it's I don't know these characters. I don't know these things.
Are you really still thinking about this?
Thank you.
Just making sure.
You have broken him. Like, I've never seen him,
Good job, audience.
like, never seen him think more about a versus battle than ever.
This is really weird. I can feel you patting this thing.
There's a new DuckTales?
Woo! Yes, there is, and it looks horrible.
I'm glad I haven't heard about it until now.
They're at their maximum.
Sure.
Is that to me?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're at their maximum.
Yes.
Fuck.
Alright. He's just... Why why do I have to have 6 siblings? I could answer that, but I'm pretty sure it's not appropriate for this stream.
I could say something really rude to answer that, but again, not appropriate.
John is just, trying to think about a versus battle between Clem and Ellie from The Last of Us. It's got him really wondering, really trying to figure it out.
Here you go.
So, yeah?
Could you pass me one of those weird fucking Pez drinks? I'm thirsty over here.
What do you want? Fucking Pez. Right. Here you go. Here's your pumpkin flavored soda, whatever that is.
Seriously. Yes, I've watched Ghost Stories. That is fucking hilarious. The dub is great. It's an official dub, but it seems like it's an abridged one. Sorry about that, guys.
Who's John Wick and who is Agent 47?
I can answer Agent 47. Ever hear of a game series called Hitman?
Oh, that's Agent 47?
That's Agent 47.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh wait, is John Wick that new guy that or in that new movie that was kind of released like 2 months ago or something?
yeah.
Yeah, that was the second John Wick. The first one was bad. The first one looked a boss as hell. I wish I could have seen it. Yes, they broke John. Oh, okay. John, here's a fight for you.
What?
Homestuck John versus Deku.
Homestuck John.
Yeah, wait. Question. Is John God tiered or not?
Homestuck John, even with his pogo hammer, can beat fucking Deku.
What about the Wrinkle Fucker?
Yes!
Or the Sassa Crusher?
Probably not.
Yeah, no, that thing is too heavy.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But Homestuck John, he does the windy thing. And he just beats Deku, that's it.
Wait, he's also got retcon powers.
And he has retcon powers.
Alright, well now that you've answered that, I'm trying to go back to...
Yeah, trying to go back to thinking. Thank you for interrupting my battle.
You guys, why did you make this?
Well, I wish I hadn't answered this to my roommate, or to my buddies. I told one of them that we were live streaming, and now they want me to put the link into Discord.
Do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Why not?
Sure, more the merrier. We're not stopping anytime soon.
Thanks.
Let's see if I can't figure out
What time is it?
10:24.
Oh, look at that.
Is it...
Get your laser team too, take us out. I wish I had money. Okay, so it's God tier.
It's a stomp.
Yeah, it's still Homestuck all the way down on
John
that fight.
would fondle Deku.
Did you say fondle?
I'm using terms that like people use when they do versus battles, like a whole bunch of different like profanities and shit. It's like, how do you say it like that?
Yeah.
Just say he
Good
destroys.
question.
That's it. We get the point. But
Straight bodies then.
So, favorite sandwich?
ham, cheese, mayo on toast.
Ham, cheese, mayo on normal fucking bread.
I'm sorry I like to break up the consistency. It's a new flavor profile.
Clementine.
You decided.
Done.
Well, now I guess it's time for you to die. Overexerted your brain.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well, what did I miss?
The favorite sandwich.
Me trying to find your stream
cheese
anywhere
sandwich.
in my email.
Alright. Yang versus Blake. Yang.
Yang destroys.
Yep.
Like, out of all of them.
Yeah,
Yang.
I'm positive. I did a full, like, in my head, I did like a full scenario synopsis on each character. And since they said they're at their max, I wanted to give them the weapons they're most known to be using. And I did a good scenario on their personalities, and Clementine wins.
JoJo vampires versus Twilight vampires.
JoJo!
I've never seen either one.
What?
And I can still say JoJo.
JoJo Vampires versus JoJo Vampires.
Deku versus Toast. Toast. Because he doesn't like Toast. Toast always wins. Because
Yeah. Clementine. If you want to know what my real reasoning for that is for baseline, I believe Clementine has the better arsenal. Depending on if we're going with Ellie with her hunter gun and pistol and her shiv. Hunter gun, pistol, and her shiv. But Clementine has her shotgun, her 2 pistols, and her knife, and her combat knife that she got from the one bitch who got pregnant. Now in the battle, they're in a warehouse scenario, and it all comes down to Clementine taking one of the bullets from Ellie. Clementine using the younger since she's younger than Ellie, using her innocent side to take Ellie off guard, thus having Clementine win with her combat knife by using the same method she usually does with other zombies. Ellie has a soft spot for youngins in the world because of what happened to one youngin in the Last of Us game. However, if you're an adult, she doesn't care.
I have a question.
Clementine, however, he's already been shown to kill kids. So
I have a question. Who is Izuru Kamakura?
What?
Izuru Kamakura. Who is that?
I gotta look that up. Because I think
Conversation between Dio and Salem.
Dio would punch Salem in the face and then be like, "Ha!"
and walk away.
And that's about it. That's about it.
And Salem would just be like, "What just happened?" I don't know who that guy is, but I want him on my team.
The only. Oh, no, I put these. Here it is.
Who is Izuru?
Oh, from the Danganronpa.
Never played any of them.
Nor have I.
Played one.
What?
You saw someone play one.
That's
Yeah.
Tristan.
But
So you at least know something.
I know bugger all except
who
that
is
people
Izuru?
die.
If I clearly don't know who Izuru is, then obviously I don't know enough about Danganronpa.
I'm not entirely sure, but I go for Dan because he's overpowered. I wonder how the conversation between Dio and Salem is going. Yeah, basically. Not sure. Oh, thanks.
Popsicle.
Popsicle versus Cat Pop.
I think you said this before. Someone said this before. You didn't have to give me 2 hours to let me see it, man. I didn't want you to do that. But thanks anyway. But Dan versus the Rex Ladybug world, what would happen? Dan would get antagonized by Chloe. Dan would scream to the heavens, Chloe, and then make her life a living hell. And then I would enjoy the series 100 times more. Then Hawkmoth would try to Akumanize Dan. The Akuma will go to Dan, do nothing, and leave because Dan is so already in his state of mind to get back at Chloe for what happened and anything else. The Akumanize won't have any effect on Dan.
They'll just kind of show up and be like, "Oh, damn, this is like a lot worse than what we were gonna do. Oh, shit, we're going back off."
Yeah. It's just Dan's too overpowered to let Akumanization happen to him.
Alright, so let's see.
This is all the talents of the world, basically everything. Yeah, Dan will still win.
Good evening.
I'm not saying that to troll you, or am I?
Yosuke Higaka Kagadagawaki versus Yang.
And they insult each other's hair. Lol. I don't like it.
Voss versus Far Cry 3 versus Far Cry 4. Basically, Voss, I remember him from Far Cry 3. I haven't played Far Cry 4, so I don't know how.
I haven't played either one.
I haven't played any of the Far Cries.
But we're talking like villain wise. I gotta go with Voss only because he was a great villain until he died.
Oh, spoilers.
The game's been out for like 5 years.
What? No, it hasn't. It's been out for like 2 days.
Whatever. But it was shipping.
All right, that's a nice deal meme right there.
What you thought? So yeah.
Use your words correctly, John.
Did they get the thing?
Get Give
Yeah, I
it
sent him
that.
the link.
Yang versus Garnet.
Yang.
Just Garnet. Are you? You're not serious, right? Garnet would destroy you.
I am entirely serious, but I'm also biased.
Garnet. I'm biased too, but at least my bias is on the right side.
See, that's what biased people always think.
Yang got beat by a guy who only kicks.
Yeah, because
With,
there
with
was
Cybertronic legs, and you're telling me she can fight a gem that collided with a water version of herself, and then the ground just broke,
yes.
and then proceeded to aura muda that same clone,
Yes.
and then proceeded to fight Jasper,
I might
who
have-
was Sonic the Hedgehog on crack.
Hey, Josh, we might want to log into GTA soon for a free $40,000 or 400. I'm sorry, not 40, $400,000.
Ah.
But yeah,
Alright.
Garnet destroys Yang. I'm sorry.
Still, well, I would beg to differ.
Garnet also can generate electricity, so
And guess what?
Garnet can also lift giant things while Yang can't.
Oh yeah, well guess what? Yang can punch you so hard your physics break.
Garnet can punch you so
Yeah.
hard you stop existing. Garnet can Tengen Toppa Girl Lagan you.
Oh,
Later, random.
Bye bye random.
Bye, random.
Sorry. Yeah, you made him think really hard.
Oh,
But it's chill, yeah. It's chill.
I guess. Alright.
Sardonyx versus Opal.
Sardonyx versus Opal. Sardonyx versus Opal. So you have a hammer user versus a long range bow type. Opal.
Bo.
I'm gonna go with Opal.
Yeah, Opal.
All Might versus Garnet.
All Might. Well, Garnet.
Smash!
I don't know. Great.
Oh, why did it do that?
Don't
Robono,
think about
you
it.
broke him again.
All Might versus Garnet.
Don't think
All
about
Might
it.
Is a
Don't.
multi.
Don't.
You can bust a city.
Don't.
Garnet stop has durability. Stop. I'm thinking. Let me think.
Stop thinking.
Let me think.
No.
This is a good fight.
Just stop thinking.
This is a good
Just
fight.
say it.
It's a good fight.
Say what you want.
I need to remember all the things Garnet can do.
God damn it! You just listed them.
I didn't say all of them.
All in favor of banning Robono?
All Might.
Yep. Okay. Never
Done.
mind. You didn't break him. We're
All
good.
Might.
Smash!
Because if we're talking like All Might, Prime All Might, all he needs is to land, and he will, one good United States smash, and then Garnet, no matter what her durability is,
Alright.
is gonna get poofed.
All Might versus Alexandrite.
Still All Might.
Okay.
Smash.
Smash.
Choose your character.
See you later. So bye, random.
What?
Left again. I feel like
What are you talking about?
yeah, in deep thought. All Might versus Alexandrite. Yeah, again, All Might. I believe all because here's the thing about like the durability feats that all the gems have. It's like depending on the type of gem they are, depends on the durability. Apparently, Paradots are very tough, so that's why Peridot herself is a very durable gem. But Alexandrite, I heard that's actually pretty easy to break.
Well then.
I mean, Garnet is pure light and a rock. Well, she's hardened light, and her hardened light form can be destroyed, along with the fact that that smash I told you about would eviscerate her gems.
Hardened light?
They said their bodies are just made of light, but hardened. It's just like it's giving a physical form instead of just being able to pass through things. So when Steven went light speed over light speed to another section, their gems hit the back, and just their light was unable to keep form. So they just hanging out the back. They're made of light,
Hard light, but still light.
hard light. So hard they just sink down to the bottom of the ocean.
Alright, how about this? All Might versus Yellow Diamond.
We don't know anything about Yellow Diamond though. That's like an unfair fight.
Yeah, we do. She can sing.
No.
She has a very bassy voice, but she can sing. At least I remember it being kind of
You're
bassy.
not gonna be banned. No, you're not gonna be banned. You're fine.
I was making a joke. Relax, no ban. Relax, no Rabona.
Who's Caliborn?
Caliban versus Dan
Who's Caliborn?
from Homestuck. If you don't know who it is, it's probably from a thing you don't know.
Caliborn, the Lord of Time, most active class and one of the most powerful aspects. Whew.
Why did you get your message restrictions? It's a good fight. All Might versus Yellow Diamond. Again, we don't know anything about Yellow Diamond. We don't know anything about her.
Garnet versus Krillin.
Garnet versus Krillin. Krillin.
Peridot versus Pap.
Papyrus. Papyrus.
Yeah.
Peridot versus Zim.
Peridot versus Zim.
Invader Zim.
Zim.
Yeah, absolutely Zim.
What about Cyborg Raiden versus Frank Jigger? Gray Fox. Oh,
That's-
Gray Fox. Cyborg Raiden. Cyborg Raiden will destroy him. Because Cyborg Raiden can cut through adamantium.
I have a question. Who's Frank Yeager?
Frank Yeager is Gray Fox from fucking
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Do you remember the song in Starbomb where it's like, "Till Cyborg Ninja comes anyway," so you don't know what shit happens every day.
Listen,
That's it.
Snake, there must have been a mistake on the show. You gotta get right to the point of your game.
You can stop singing that now.
Sorry.
A
So,
spoon versus a fork.
Spoon!
and then we just get into a battle. It's like, how dare you?
Against
This is what the entire battle is. Spoon, ultimate defense. Fork,
ultimate
offense. Knife, he's just the ref.
The ref. And then they fight so hard that the reality collapses on itself, and they just fuse together to make the spork. And then you just get a pan back, and that pan back is in the school, just like, and that's how the spork was made.
Sorry, what?
It's like
You
you
lost
take
me.
a spoon and a fork or two
Did I mention it was-
useful utensils, if you use them together to make a really crappy thing. Like, who the fuck uses a spork?
Seriously.
And then the person teaching it wasn't just sex party. It's like, is
Titan
that
Aaron versus Kirito, which is game form.
Titan Aaron versus Titan Aaron. Why? Because Kirito doesn't know about the whole nape of the neck thing. So since Kirito doesn't know about the nape of the neck thing, like Aaron will just constantly just be healing from whatever injury, unless he somehow accidentally hits a specific place of the nape of the neck.
A real cheese sandwich versus an MLP cheese sandwich.
Cheese sandwich. Done. All right. Mercury versus Yosuke Yuri Lothal versus Yuri Lothal. What?
Versus Yuri Lothal.
Oh, okay. So it's Mercury versus Yosuke,
Mhm.
and
Your
then
best
Yuri
allies.
Yolendal versus Yuri
Lothal.
Yolendal.
It's the same voice actor, that's what they're getting at.
Yes.
Okay? It's like asking Chrome versus Ryoma. They're both Matt Mercer.
I'm gonna go with Mercury.
Saturn versus Jupiter.
Jupiter.
I'll go with Saturn.
I'm gonna go with Saturn because it can spin really fast.
He can
and
spin
have-
really fast and make it itself like a buzzsaw and just slice through Jupiter.
unless they're talking about the Sailor Scouts.
Oh, we're talking about the Sailor Scouts and definitely go with one has control over all things life and death. Hold on.
And then the other one can like what? Blow
Oh yeah,
some stuff up?
you wrote all these down, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad that I actually did some research into Sailor Jupiter because of the Persona series that
Oh.
we're working on?
Yeah, it's great. Oh.
Like, I was trying to figure out, it's like, which
Sa-
one governs my birthday?
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
go with Sailor Saturn, because Jupiter is just lightning manipulation, and that's her best feat. Like,
Rock versus.
then you have
Paper
Saturn,
versus
who's has death and rebirth on her side, and his class is tier 3C. Really?
So, rock versus paper versus scissors equals no one wins.
Yeah.
They all kill each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all kill each other.
Do you like tomato soup?
Unless you're going to go off the death battle thing where they did Charizard versus
Bulbasaur versus, or yeah, Venusaur versus.
Blastoise, which is basically rock paper scissors. It all depends on which one attacks the other one first. Then the other one will defeat the other one just because of
It's all stat bullshit.
Yeah, it's all stat bullshit.
Which is partly why I disagree with.
If
some
we're
of the death
going
battles.
to go real here, rock wins. Because paper is too flimsy to actually keep up the pace with. They're trying to actually beat rock enough. But scissors will be so fast at beating paper, there's no way it can actually beat the slowness that it was rock.
Okay.
What's up?
So chicken noodle soup or tomato soup? I'm gonna vote tomato soup.
Dan
Some
versus
tomato.
Ronaldo. 1 second.
So you can do more with it. It's like a soup canvas.
Do you like tomato soup or chicken noodle soup more? I like chicken noodle soup mostly because I haven't. Actually, it's very hard to say. I had tomato soup once and it was great, but I had more chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
So, what are your top 3 Miraculous Ladybug episodes? I like the Origins episode, and I like the one where I like Simon Says, Mr. Simon Says guy, and I think the mime one.
Jupiter, right? Yeah.
What?
Sorry, the Sailor Scout talk made me question my memory.
Well, if we're going with planets, Jupiter would just engulf Venus.
Yeah, it's right. Run home or home run. Run home or home run. It all depends on the circumstances. If you're running home because you're being a little...
No, I had my Sailor
You
Scout
definitely want to do a home
completely
run
wrong.
because at least if you're going to save the day by winning the game.
Well, I mean, what if you're running home because there's a guy trying to kill you?
Huh. I don't know. Maybe.
Or you're trying to run home because you need to...
T-1000 versus Cyborg Raiden. Cyborg Raiden again. Jupiter versus Venus. Again, I gotta...
Dovahkiin versus Daenerys?
Daenerys
Very-
Targaryen. I'm gonna have to vote Dragonborn. I love you, Daenerys, but
Raiden versus Rieko Matoi. Rieko Matoi.
Minato versus you.
Minato
Versus
you
Akira.
versus Akira's final persona is the size of a skyscraper. Minato has an overpowered ability, but he kills him too, so I'm not gonna let him do it because that's not, a real fight. Minato has the ability to pretty much steal anything he wants, but it gives up his own life. That's not fair to say. His final epic thing is just fucking, I think, I don't know, a giant explosion.
apparently my
Akira killed God.
Oh, hi Clayton. I didn't realize you were the one who asked that question.
What?
Deus Ex Machina. That's my buddy Clayton.
Oh,
Dovahkiin versus Daenerys. Yeah,
Oh, hey,
I knew that was you. That makes
Hey,
so much
ketchup.
sense.
by the way, book lover. I love ketchup more.
Yeah,
Ever tried Crystal Pepsi? We hate Pepsi in this building.
damn right.
Alright, there's some...
Try to decrease your profanity a little bit, Deus Ex Machina. YouTube doesn't like words like that, and it makes me want to hide or show it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Falcon, no one can animate that kind of battle royale.
Star,
The 3 of us...
we would destroy Star.
I don't
definitely.
think so.
We would destroy her instantaneously. I'll get behind. I distract her. Tyler would get down on his knees.
Oh, Saturn. Okay.
Josh would push. She would trip, and I'd punch her in the face.
Okay.
Done.
Oh, Danny Phantom or Timmy Turner? I'm gonna have to go with
Danny
Danny.
Phantom!
I gotta go with Danny. Timmy is a kid. Danny is a teenager, which already beats Timmy in that aspect. And also, Timmy does a lot of his wishes selfishly, while Danny is most of his show revolves around him doing it unselfishly.
Selfless.
Selfless.
Unselfishly.
Unselfishly. Do you want to be a universe?
What?
What?
What? What? In the butt?
What?
You did that yourself. Danny Phantom. Might be edgy, might not be edgy, but is much edgier than Timmy. But yeah.
It's kind
I
of
mean,
the point of him.
he's half ghost. Every time he turns into a ghost, he's basically killing himself. On purpose.
I don't even know who...
I don't know Orphan or Slate Knight.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Danny Phantom versus Chat Noir. Why do people keep calling him? I know this is supposed to be like the correct spelling. Just say cat. Whenever I see that, I think of someone completely different.
And then I think of Jack.
But anyway, Danny Phantom, mostly because Cat Noir can't really touch Danny. Even with his cataclysm, he can't touch incorporeal objects. So
Okay, which would win? A sandwich or a sandwich?
a sandwich, because a sandwich would turn the sandwich into a sand.
Or she would just eat it.
Into a sand.
A sand. Turn into a sand. Cat dog or dog cat, which sounds better? Cat dog. Alone in the world with little cat dog.
Yeah, damn right.
Pluto versus Mercury. Mercury because it's so fucking hot that it will just explode Pluto.
Sailor Pluto would destroy Mercury.
Sorry, never mind. I had my planets wrong.
Sailor Pluto would destroy Mercury.
Ooh, Ezio. Ezio versus Agent 47. Ezio.
Probably 47.
Ezio versus
Yep.
Agent 47. Again, you need to give scenarios. Like, when it comes to, like, if it comes to, like, powered individuals, then that's an easier thing because it's just like who has the greater power and who can trump another one's power. But you have two human characters with human-like abilities and human weapons. You have to bring up a scenario because if they're right in front of each other, Agent 47 can pull out his gun and shoot Ezio in the head. But if they're far away from each other in a landscape, Ezio has a better advantage because he has a better climbing ability than Agent 47. So if Ezio needs to catch him off guard, and that's it.
Let's go. Environment is a cityscape. Brotherhood Ezio, and I'm not sure about Agent 47.
Brotherhood Ezio?
Brotherhood Ezio.
Okay, again, no outside help.
No outside help.
Okay, because
So no assassin calling.
no assassin calling because he just one shot. So Ezio, Brotherhood Ezio versus Agent 47 in a city.
In a city.
All right, give me a minute.
For those of you who are just joining us, this is his deep thought mode. So, any other questions?
Ezio.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's
no,
bad. Why Ezio?
Because if we're talking Brotherhood Ezio, this is the Ezio that has the gun holster that he holds down and shoots.
Hidden gun.
So he doesn't even have to endanger himself by trying to assassinate Agent 47. All he has to do is they're far away from each other, city setting. Ezio has eagle vision, instantly find him, go to him, and just pick him off from a distance, while Agent 47 has no actual means of actually finding him in a crowd or anything.
He just kind of has to spot him.
Yeah.
All
which
of us.
is not hard.
Yeah.
Seeing how dressed Ezio is.
Yeah. But
That's
all
just-
of us versus the entire chat.
Oh,
Us.
they were thinking a fist fight between them.
Oh, fist fight between Ezio and 47?
Yeah.
Ezio's got them old school tactics though.
Yeah, he does. If we're down like the Fry Twins destroys Agent 47 like instantly. But we're talking about Ezio. Ezio's combat ability stems from
Oh, hey,
subpar
Michael, what's
to
up?
kind of good.
To answer your question, Michael, DYWTBA stands for Do You Want to Be a Universe?
Build a universe.
Oh, do you want to build a universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us versus the
Sailor
chat.
Saturn versus Sailor Pluto. That's hard to say since they're kind of like opposites yet attract to each other.
I'm gonna since I actually have my fucking shit right, I'm gonna go with Saturn.
Go back.
Should I like this video or subscribe to the channel? Subscribe.
You can do whatever you want, man. I'm not begging for subscribers. You can do whatever you want.
Feel free to subscribe if you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, my content might not be enjoyable to you. That's why I'm not telling you to do something you're just not even gonna come
But
to.
let's go back to one of these.
What?
All of us versus the chat.
All of us.
Us.
Although,
We would destroy them instantly.
Michael,
Why?
I hope that you, Clayton, and Alex are on my side.
We win. The stream is dead.
Oh,
That's how it would go.
well, I didn't think about it like that.
Whoever won does have control.
I just kind of thought of it like us three are just somewhere, and then all of the actual people in chat just go in front of us and are for some reason trying to kill us.
Bowl versus plate. Plate. It's a blunt object.
So is a plate.
I said I'm on team plate. I said plate because it's a blunt object.
Both are plate. Yeah, both are blunt objects.
Because here's the thing about
Yes,
Sailor Pluto.
plates are also
She
easy
has,
to wield, so you can just-
Sailor Pluto has control over time. However, she used some of her time things to kill her.
Sailor Saturn.
Oh, you've taken Taekwondo for 2 years, so have I. I've also taken martial arts, mixed martial arts, for 4 years.
I played baseball for 2 years and 1 year in basketball, and I had half a year in karate, and I did 1 push-up this morning. I could wreck you.
I have army training. I'm good.
Also, if you've taken it for 2 years, what belt rank are you? Answer me that. Rainbow Dash versus Applejack. Rainbow Dash because she can do the Sonic Rainbow.
You have a
Did it.
point.
Then punch.
Speed over power always wins.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes.
Especially since
that kind of speed is a lot of power.
Yeah, a lot of power. You got just imagine a Sonic Rainbow in Force Rainbow Dash coming at you with her hoof. Tell me you will survive.
Depends if you have a really,
Oh,
really
you're-
tough shield or not.
You're a blue? Boy, I'm a black in both of the martial arts. Like, I can go get my belt rack right now. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Yeah, I have my belt rack in there. It's for my mixed martial art. Don't pull it from the absolute top. It's kind of broken. Did you already do that?
Why would you think that?
Okay.
The oh god.
All right.
John versus Goat.
All right. Yeah. Let me just. Let's just. There it is. Belt ring. Rack.
Rank?
Yeah. It's the best thing. I still haven't hung it up yet, cause we've been moving a lot.
Where is it?
This is supposedly the last move. What are you looking for?
Wait, was this the last move?
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh,
I'm looking for the chat.
It's under your Chrome tabs. Here,
Chrome tabs?
Go over move.
yeah, right there.
Okay.
I wouldn't hit a girl. Half the class was girls. They taught us don't hit girls.
He said, "Don't be afraid. They're people too."
In fact, one of my superiors, her name was Meredith. She was like, "Stop pulling back. Hit me in the face."
do it. Stop holding back.
She was actually the reason why I was able to do shit better.
Yeah, I'm on the same side. The same thing with me and my half a year of karate. I was really pulling my punches when it comes to women, and I resulted in me getting busted lips and a whole bunch of other injuries. And then my sensei was like, "So you fight and continue getting injuries, or you punch her." And he was like, "Okay." And I punched her. I'm like, "Wow, that actually didn't feel any different from hitting a man."
Huh.
Wow. Okay.
Versus Gigas? I don't know who Gigas is.
Gigas.
Mm.
Gygus.
Gigas?
Oh, you versus me? Me.
Yeah, straight up.
You versus me? Me.
What?
I would always win against you, because you can be me.
What?
Beat myself. Anyway.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Universe Man
I
versus
think Gygus
Goat.
is from Earthbound.
Who?
Yeah, Gygus is from Earthbound. I was
Oh.
right. So,
Okay.
again, I think Flowey would win, because unlike Flowey, Gygus doesn't have any, like,
Wait.
reality warping feats.
I have a question. Who's Marco? And why am I fighting him?
Yeah, with the whole reset ability. What?
Who's Marco? and
Marco from Star Wars Force Evil. He's also a black belt in karate. Wait, no, he's not a black belt. He just graduated to red belt. However, you're talking to a guy who's fought many assortments of monsters and creatures and even demons with little to no help from Star.
Hey, John, you have a channel question.
So,
Are you still reacting to Milo Murphy's Law?
no, I have not continued that series because there was supposed to be like a few episodes to watch and see how the series was and then rate it. I would like to get back into it, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing any reactions anytime soon, sadly. So you're really talking about the Sailors? Yeah, I'm a big Sailor Moon's fan, and I also know a lot about Sailor Moon thanks to this comic I'm doing, so there's that, too.
Also, back to the Marco thing.
So-
I think it would be a tie.
Probably. One Punch Man versus Beerus. If we're going on scaled One Punch Man, Beerus wins. If we're going on in-universe One Punch Man, because the whole point of One Punch Man is the fact that he's not supposed to lose. That's just it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, if you're talking about scaled One Punch Man, which puts him at least planetary, versus Beerus, who is beyond universal, or at least universal, or among that, yeah, Beerus wins. But again, in universe, Saitama wins because he's not supposed to. Star Wars Heroes of Evil. No. Law versus the Loud House family. Well, here's the thing about the Loud House family versus Milo Murphy's Law. Milo has the passive ability to have nothing but bad things happen to him everywhere, no matter what he does or what he thinks to do. However, he just rolls with it, and frankly, is extremely happy about it. As for the Loud House family, it's just a matter of, can they survive being in the general vicinity of Milo, and can Milo also survive the bad luckness and also being attacked by the family at the same time?
You completely lost me.
I probably have lost him. Who would win, One Punch Man or Lord? Why Zach said again? I already said my piece. 1v1. One wins. Why? Because one is one. And no one can beat one except one.
I'm confused.
Milo meets Crow. Milo will talk to Crow and be like, "You think your bad luck is bad? Let me tell you how my Monday went."
Neptune versus your butt.
Oh, Sailor Uranus would destroy Neptune. Destroy. Obliterate, even.
Oh, your dog fell asleep on your stomach and you can't move? Well, I guess just accept your fate that you're just pretty much dead.
Rip.
Plus, there's a huge intelligence gap, so you know.
Rip Wolfman. Everything that exists versus everything else.
What?
Everything that exists versus everything else.
But nothing wins.
But nothing wins. Nothing always wins.
What?
Then nothing wins.
Exactly.
If everything else is fighting everything, if everything that exists is fighting everything else, and that's nothing, nothing wins.
Good night, Wolf. Good luck with your college.
Uranus versus Pluto, Pluto. That's if we're going on scaling.
Like planet scaling or sailor power scaling?
Sailor power scaling.
Oh,
Pluto
what do you
controls
think?
time.
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed and visit colleges this morning. Okay, goodbye.
Go to the art institutes.
They're so worth it. Trust me. They're not. Leave. Don't do it.
Let your dream be a
All
dream
will
this
come
time.
to dust as the final times in that MLP finale. Yep. After Starlight messing up time stream.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
That the one where the villains actually did shit.
Yeah. Pluto versus Saturn. That's a hard one. I don't know.
Pluto versus Saturn. I'm gonna say Saturn.
Pluto.
Time shenanigans, Pluto.
On the time you shenanigans.
Time shenanigans, man.
Him from the original Powerpuff Girls or Slade from original Teen Titans? Which do you like more?
Slade. Slade was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Slade. I like him because of his personality. And, you know, he actually got me into the DC universe.
Red versus blue. Red.
Red versus blue. Red.
Blue. They
Dirty
have
blue.
text. They have text.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, blue. Yeah. I like to switch my sides to blue.
Dirty blues.
Not
Ness,
to mention that's my
Ness
my
versus
favorite
Steven Universe. Well, Ness killed a god.
color. Well, Steven is his mom,
Which is really weird if you think about it.
but he's also not.
It's still really weird if you think about it.
He has his mom inside.
Jerk versus Bazinga.
What?
Jerk versus Bazinga.
Jerk. Jerk is always better.
Bazinga.
More people like my shirt than his. Favorite Sailor Scout? Moon.
Oh, don't try to break me, please don't. It's really easy.
I'm gonna
Don't
go-
do it.
I'm gonna go Saturn.
Don't. I don't want to be broken.
I don't think Goat can be broken. He doesn't care that much about the fights that goes on, unless it's Mirage being Continental. Ness versus Chara.
Chara. Like, Ness is strong, but Chara erases reality, so
Yeah, she's just like, I don't like this one.
leave.
It's like, I don't like this.
It's like
Gone
she,
now.
She takes control of the player. Like that's how that works.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you ready to get rid of this world?" No. Oh,
Too bad.
too bad.
What the fuck?
That's what she does.
Oh.
That was. Alright.
That was fucking weird to see. Okay.
Would you rather be able to live underwater or up in the air? If we're going Bioshock terms, I would like to live up in the air way better than water because I'm scarred.
I would like to live in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The air seems nice.
And the water seems very
Cold.
dark, cold,
Besides-
and dangerous.
Yeah, there are things underwater that can kill you.
And then you don't want to see.
There's nothing really in the air.
Yeah.
It's like
Other
a lot
than
of
gas.
oxygen.
Well, there's more gas up there
Yeah.
than oxygen. If you want oxygen, you gotta go lower.
The color scale versus all shades. The shades, because they have spades.
Thank you.
uh,
You all remember on the cruise.
how would Death Note work around someone like Milo or Crow? The Death Note would kill Milo or Crow because, well, that's how Death Note works. If the Death Note is doesn't matter if they have a shit ton of bad luck, they will get killed because the Death Note does not work on bad luck. It works on
But
fate.
I mean,
Would the Death Note work on Ozpin?
Is Ozpin human?
we don't know.
So I don't know.
As far as we know, he's
What
the
if
wizard.
Something. I said something, and then it made me want to think about more of Volume 5, and god damn it, me.
If you could turn into one animal, what would it be and why?
Lion, because lions are badass.
Spider, because I can spy on people.
SWAT.
Also, I can just be like, well,
Alright.
besides, if I'm a big enough spider, they won't approach me. Unless there's somebody that's actually smart and it's like, oh wait, big spiders don't really care. They just wander around.
A cat, so I could just fuck off and do anything I want.
What animal would be your familiar?
A penguin.
My familiar would probably be a goat.
A penguin. Why? I don't know why, but it's something about my childhood.
No, I have not seen the Death Note movie, nor am I gonna.
No.
Oh.
None
Not
about
Nude
Nude.
Nude.
None about Nude Nude. It's just something about a quiz I took. It's just penguin.
Alright, Dragon Maid or Dragon Lolly?
Dragon maid because I don't want to feel weird, thank you.
Dragons! No said.
They're-
Dragons are awesome.
I
You
don't
want a
think
dragon lolly?
I don't think you know.
The meaning of
I
it?
don't.
Have you seen the Death Note movie? Yes, and it was terrible, and it shouldn't exist, and I want to kill it. I will say it is at least better than Dragon Ball Evolution, but that's not hard to do, so it's not really an achievement. As you could say, I could say that the Death Note movie was 1% better than Dragon Ball Evolution.
I will say this about the new Death Note movie though. That demon guy looks pretty badass. I don't know his name. Is his name?
I forgot his name.
Mm.
Look, I like that note, but I'm not good with names. That's just the thing.
That creepy guy. That's whole CGI and shit.
He was great.
Yeah, he looked awesome.
What would your stand be?
No comment, because I don't watch JoJo.
My stand would be the world.
My standing would be some patch of grass.
So your power is just to let grass grow 1 second faster than normal grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
If you could time travel, would you go to the past or to the future? If it's the past, where in the past would you go?
I don't want to go to the past because I don't want to fuck up the time.
That's not how time works.
We don't know that.
We do.
It's all a theory.
It's not a theory. It's fact.
We all know about the butterfly effect.
Time moves in a straight line. Damn it.
Yes, but those lines can have offshoots.
No, those offshoots will only then divulge back into the straight line. Because if it happened, it already happened. If Jack Noir messed with the timeline of the trolls,
and did his thing way in the past, meaning that Jack Noir was made in the future, and how he was made, you can't blame the person making them because it already happened.
You push the time button.
There's also paradox
You
space,
shouldn't
not normal
push
space.
the time button. Alright. Congratulations, chat. You broke John again.
I think I had a hand in it this time.
And weren't you trying to break me first? Like, stop breaking John.
We're going to the future just to see how fucked humanity is.
Agreed. Then I would go to the past and be like,
Stop.
yo, I'm a badass.
What?
Yeah, go to the past with a bunch of fucking weapons. Hell yeah.
God damn it, man.
Uh,
Don't bring shit from the future into the past. 'Cause that's stupid.
Says you.
Says everyone.
I'm not a part of that, everyone. Therefore, not everyone says it.
Fuck!
it's like the same. Saying he's. Oh. Let's stop talking about time. Say another question, damn it.
Stop thinking about time.
Stop it.
I like how the poke is what you wince at.
It's like.
I think chat's broken.
I think chat is broken, we're broken, or no one has any more questions, which means we can end the stream. It's time. That time on me drinking water.
It's okay, Rose.
How does King Crimson work?
Who the fuck is that?
No idea. And I don't care.
I swear to God, if it has something to do with time, it's gonna break him again.
King Crimson.
Crimson.
I think that was a JoJo character. No.
Quick, do something cool before the stream ends. Alright, I'm gonna do a flip.
Oh god.
Flip!
He died.
I did it!
Yeah.
Oh man, did you see how cool that was?
Too bad you didn't see it. It was pretty dope.
Ugh.
I couldn't see most of them actually. It's like at certain moments, Highland, your messages get restricted, and I was unable to read some. Also, King Crimson
It
just works.
Yeah, you do get broken so much.
Why the clocks? But why? But
Well,
why though?
see, if that clock is supposed to be that clock at the very end, the time stream is supposed to divulge somewhere in between, thus making it so.
Stop it. Hey.
Oh yeah, it is a JoJo character.
Chat.
Need to be reminded
Chat.
of this. I haven't seen JoJo in a while.
Chat. Stop breaking him. Please.
Appearance. Time assurance. King Crimson's signature ability to erase a given time frame lasting up to 10 seconds.
Stop reading the time!
Starting from the instant the ability is activated. During this erase the time frame, most people carry on their activities unconsciously and famously, like flying bullets continuously enormously. However, because of the time frame in which these actions would have erased, the events do not exist per se and doesn't have lasting consequences. People won't remember anything that didn't happen to erase the time frame. So what's the point?
Oh, sweet. It's Daily Savings Time this weekend. But yeah, I agree with you, Book. It's time to end this.
Time versus space versus gravity.
Space.
Whoa.
Space is probably one of the most powerful aspects.
Time.
Well, guess what? Gravity bends both time and space.
But does it
So suck it.
beat it?
Yes. The black holes, they at the very actual black hole, time and space just don't exist. It bends it so much that it's just. What's with the yin and yang?
Balance.
Oh, great! Now there's hearts. Why rose lips? Buy all the symbols.
Say your truth, yeah, gravity is supposed to be better. Heck, even Pokemon knows this.
Yeah, time and space, they couldn't stand shit against someone who had
Giratina.
an entire dimension.
Giratina.
Yeah. Do I believe in gravity? Oh, gee, I don't know. Here, let me check. Yep. Huh.
Man, gravity must be there. Whoa. Oh my lord. Josh, where are you going? Come back. You're flying away.
You can see him.
Doodly-doo!
No. Stop it. Gravity, nipped you.
Who turned off my gravity?
Screw gravity. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you came back. Good. Oh, gravity, turn back on.
I live with this.
The greatness.
There we go. I had an adventure. Space is weird.
Good. I'm not drawing you like one of your French girls.
Oh my god, what is up people doing the emojis and stuff?
I don't know.
think it's about time we
Something's
end this.
happening. I think it's time to end it.
Adam versus nothing. Nothing wins. Why?
Like that's not even like a thought.
If it's my nothing, it's definitely gonna lose.
If it's just actually nothing, like he's just standing in a room alone, then I guess Adam
I guess
wins.
Adam wins.
Okay.
Like, you know,
I think all these emoticons say that it's officially time to end.
Yeah, I think it because
Yeah,
it's not even questions or like the things anymore. It's just people randomly putting up nothing versus nothing.
Duh. Everything.
Nothing would consume the other nothing, and thus making nothing the winner. Duh.
It'd be a new nothing, but
Obviously. No, it would be the same nothing.
oh, would it?
Yeah, because
Oh.
nothing and nothing are always the same, but always different at the same time.
See, shipping is magic understands,
Yeah.
but I think it's time to hit the stop stream button.
Yep.
Catch y'all later, stream.
Bye.
And I hate you for the nickname.
Bye,
Oh, please, you love Swords McGee.
No, I don't.
Swords
Yes, you
McGee
do.
is the best.
No, I fucking hate that shit.
Everyone say goodbye to Swords McGee.
Swords McGee is no longer going to be part of our scheduled programming.
No, he's always going to be here. Swords McGee will forever live.
Swords McGee will never die.
He will.
And I'm going to go join my friends for some gaming.
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad was the emoji movie? 17 trillion. Why? I think that's a pretty fair.
10 is bad than 17 trillion.
It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Goodbye.